play and call it work.
MiniWarGaming's Warhammer 40k Battle Report.
Matthew here from MiniWarGaming.com, and I got a special treat for you. I've got Liam Dempsey here from Deployment Zone TV, and we're playing a 40k game of Deathguard versus Tyranids, Tempests of War. For my 2,000 points of High Fleet Behemoth, I'm finally cracking out all of the Carnifexes, and I wish I could do the Stone Crushers as well, but we don't have rules for them yet, and I just don't feel like using the old rules. So leading the entire thing will be Old One-Eye. He will be my warlord. And I'll have a Trigon Prime as well because I have to fill up to 2,000 points. And for my troops, I will have one squad of Tyranid warriors, just bone swords and death spitters. Now this is a spearhead detachment, so I'm focused more on heavy support than on anything else. I do have a parasite of Mortrex as well because it's awesome and it's kind of fun to run around. And a unit of Zoanthropes as well to hand out their invulns once per game. But really, the stars of the show will be our 3 heavy support slots. We've got 3 Carnifexes with heavy venom cannons and their scything talons. We've got 3 beefy screamer killers with their adrenal glands. And 3 Thornbacks all kitted out to shoot. And that is my 2,000 points of Tyranids.
So I'm bringing 2,000 points of Deathguard, Mortarian's Anvil. Dave's let me use all of his Chaos this week, so we thought we'd start with Deathguard because we don't know when that new Chaos Codex is coming. We've also gained Armour of Contempt for a little bit more survivability against those Carnifexes. We have a battalion and a Supreme Command detachment today. Heading up the battalion, we have a Lord of Contagion. Alongside him, we have a Malignant Plaguecaster. He's got Miasma of Pestilence and Plague Wind to try and make some of those units a little bit more survivable and chuck some mortal wounds back at the Tyranids. 3 troop choices. We've got 2 units of 5 Plague Marines, each with a Blight Launcher. We also have 15 Poxwalkers to shamble up the battlefield and try and clog the Tyranid advance. We have 3 elite choices. Blight Lord Terminators, a 5-man unit, and 2 units of 3 Death Shroud. All of these now as Deathguard Terminators gaining objectives secured in the recent update, which is really nice. And then we have 3 Flesh Mower Bloat Drones, because Matt's bringing all the flesh, so I want to mow it. Finally, our Supreme Command Detachment is Mortarian. He's obviously the Army's warlord. He has Miasma of Pestilence and Putrescent Vitality and the Gloaming Bloat additional warlord trait because it's Mortarian's Anvil. That's 2,000 points of Deathguard on the nose. I'm very excited to be playing Matt's Tyranids.
And paired with this game in the MiniWarGaming Vault, we have Necrons against Tau, Sultan from DeploymentZone.tv against Luca from MiniWarGaming.com. Now, if you're not a Vault member and you want to check out this game, all you have to do is click on the link down below and you can get yourself a 7-day free trial.
We'll be playing Tempests of War today. Our deployment will be Crucible of Battle, which is triangles on the short table edges. And our primary mission will be claim the battlefield. So you get 5 victory points for controlling 1 or more, another 5 for controlling 2 or more, and then 2 victory points for each objective marker that you've claimed, which is essentially an action that you have to do with infantry or objective secured. Our mission rule will be secret intel, so you only get your extra CP per turn if your warlord is on the table or in a transport that is on the table. We've got our table all set up and ready to go. A little claustrophobic here, which should be a lot of fun. We've got Matt from Table War, a little train here from Game Matt, a lot of terrain from Games Workshop, and then custom built stuff from, you probably guessed it, Greenleaf Terrain. So you can check those all at the link below. We'd love to have more guests. Go to MiniWarGaming.com/challenge to come on in for Battle Report. And we are deployed and ready to go. Look at this line of Carnifexes just ready to charge up the table with the Trigon Prime behind it. Nothing in reserve. The Parasite of Mortrex watching from above. And the Deathguard all hiding in the ruins over here. Some of your Terminators are in reserve, ready to deep strike down and reinforce everything. Man, I hope that you don't draw no retreat, no surrender right away. Everybody will be stuck at the back. And so, yeah, so we're all ready to go. So as you can see, the 5 objectives are all 3 of them right down the middle, and then 1 right here and 1 over there. So, ready to rock?
I'm very excited, Matt.
Okay, let's roll off. The winner goes first. Oh, looks like it's Deathguard turn 1. As we start the first battle round, I do have to choose a Synaptic Imperative, or I can choose not to do a Synaptic Imperative, and I think that's what I'm going to do, because there's not much threat yet, so I don't think I need to turn on my invuln from the Zoanthropes.
I don't really have any ranged firepower.
Not much, right?
Because I'm normally a Khorne player, man. I like melee.
Yeah, me too.
Which is normally great if there's 9 Carnifexes on the side of the table. But
we'll see what happens.
I have a pistol and I have a couple of blight. I wouldn't use your invuln now.
No, not yet. It'll be good once we get into close combat. Yeah. I am going to do something that I'm probably going to regret, though, but it's going to be awesome. I'm going to swap out the adaptive trait for Behemoth, which is my whole army gets reroll charges. This hurts.
What?
This hurts. But I got to switch it out for one of the lurk biomorphologies, I think they're called.
Yeah.
Which is that all of my monsters are objective secured. And if they have 10 or more wounds, what the Trigon Prime does, he counts as 5 models.
That's an interesting trade.
It hurts.
Because of the list, and you've only got warriors, I think it's probably beneficial to have OBSEC. Because you're playing Tempest, right? So you want to be holding objectives, and often it just says an objective secure model can do an action.
Yeah.
It's probably better.
It's funny, now that I know I'm doing that, I probably would have been better off making a custom Hive Fleet, because the Behemoth, I do get the +1 strength in the charge, or when you charge me. I also have access to the psychic power to give him +1 to wound in close combat, so that can be helpful. But really, it's like, I probably should have done a custom Hive Fleet.
I definitely won't remind you if you fail a charge.
Oh, you're going to. Or when I have to spend a command point to reroll it and still fail it, then it'll be like, it didn't matter in that case. Okay, so we're all set up, so let's draw your 3 cards. So what 3 cards did you draw, Liam?
So I drew Overwhelming Firepower, which I instantly discarded from my free command point this turn because I've got, like I said, a pistol and some blight launchers. It's not great to do that at any time in this game, and I'm shooting Carnifexes, so we got rid of that one immediately. We now have Battlefield Supremacy, so hold 3 objectives and hold more than you. And those objectives, I put them further your way because I don't want the Carnifexes coming charging towards me, but that now means they're really far away from me. We then got Secure No Man's Land, which means I need my home one and one of these objectives.
Okay.
And then we picked No Retreat, No Surrender.
Oh no! Don't you have like 3 units on your objective?
Yeah, I think all of that stuff's just got to stay there now.
Well, they can move forward as long as their butts are near it, right?
Yeah, as long as they still sort of kind of hold the objective, we're okay. But
so anybody new to it, No Retreat, No Surrender is that any unit that starts within range of an objective can't leave it in the movement phase, essentially. You can charge away, pile in away, all that kind of stuff. You also can't fail morale.
Yeah.
And you can't retreat.
Yeah, at least you've got no leadership modifiers in your Carnifexes, right?
It's just during your turn and my turn. I doubt that will be clashing that much in the first turn.
We're touching wood, Matt. We're touching wood.
And you always have that 2 command points to throw away to just auto-pass morale anyways.
Yeah.
So, okay, well, let's see what happens in your command phase. Command phase.
So I just, because I can, I'm going to give them rerolls, but I don't feel like it's going to help me much.
That's from Mortarion?
Yeah, from Mortarion. So you can pick a core or character unit within, I think it's 6 inches, and gives them 3 rerolls.
Nice.
He also gets his reroll 1 Zora. I'm so glad I've got so much range firepower, Matt. Be good.
Just charge him up the middle. We'll meet in the middle.
Yeah.
Important movement here. What you going to do?
We're going to try and advance. So we just measured up. To get to within 3 inches of that objective, I'm going to need a 3-inch advance.
That's not too bad.
So we're going to run with Plague Marines.
Yeah, I love doing that. Hey, you did
it.
Good thing you pre-measured, so you don't have to worry if you bump anything.
It gets me just to about here.
And that is an objective in no man's land.
Yeah, let's go make sure I'm just on the edge. I don't want to be near your Carnifexes, Matt, because that worries me slightly.
Well, they're still pretty far away. They can't go through the terrain. And then everything else we're just going to do before and after because it's mainly just shuffling around and advancing. So here's the before, and here is the after. So everything advancing forward, getting into positions where maybe you'll be the first to charge rather than me being first to charge, right?
Yeah.
You got your... Are those Plague Marines back in there?
5 Plague Marines here, just moving through the industrial ruins, slowly advancing through towards the Tyranids, because we don't fear the alien. We've moved the 3 bloke drones up here.
You can still be careful, right?
Well, we can be careful, yeah. We're just slow, shambling, rotting corpses, right? These 3 bloke drones have floated forward. They were both able to move their full distance. He can only move about 6 or 7 inches because I needed to stay within range of that objective marker because of no retreats, no surrender. So the zombies have shambled forward slowly as well. The Death Shroud, I've put them up here so you can see where they are, but they're underneath the ruin. The other guy here and 3 here as well with the 2 characters. Mortarion just floated forward. I feel like with Mortarion, I kind of want to make the counter charge because I want to sort of control where he goes. Because if I throw him out forward and he gets eaten by 3 Carnifexes, I'd be very, very, very sad panda, Matt.
It would be. I want to see him perform better than when Luca had him. And he just fought Termagant. He did great, actually. But it was like 2 rounds of him just fighting Termagants, and that kind of sucked.
Yeah.
Okay, any psychic to do? I know you're not really in range to shoot, but do you have any psychic?
I think... So I can Miasma Pestilence for -1 to hit, and I can Putrescent Vitality a unit as well, which I feel like I'm probably going to do. I just need to quickly check some ranges.
So for psychic, what you going to do?
So we're going to go for Putrescent Vitality and Miasma Pestilence on this unit of Death Shroud here, because you can see them through the room, but everything else
bead right through here.
Kind of obscured.
Yeah.
So we'll start off with Miasma Pestilence, warp charge value of 6 from Mortarion.
Yeah, I'm nowhere near close enough to be able to deny the witch.
So they have a -1 to hit now.
Okay.
And then Putrescent Vitality is a warp charge value of 7, and that's passed on an 8.
What does that do?
+1 toughness and +1 strength.
Oh, cool.
So toughness 6 now, I think.
Okay. That'll matter later in the game.
Possibly.
Because I'm mostly hitting with strength.
I'm just trying to make him
weapons.
super tough.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
+1 toughness, -1 damage, -1 to hit.
Unfortunately, though, Matthew, because I'm hoping for some more excitement whilst we're here. That's my turn. That's me done.
It's first turn. It's all right.
I know. But I do get 5 points. I have secured No Man's Land, because I have 1 in No Man's Land here, and I have my home objective.
Are you going to hold on to the battlefield supremacy, or are you going to throw it away?
I can't.
You should be able to get no retreat, no surrender. I can't imagine me making you run.
Now do you know what? Now you've made all of your Carnifexes objectives secured. I think I'm going to get rid of battlefield supremacy, because your speed means that you're going to be all over those 3 objectives very, very quickly, and I then need to try and take it back off you and survive. Which I'm not, I think we'll probably get rid of battlefield supremacy, but we'll keep no retreat, no surrender.
Okay, so 5 points for you, soon to be 5 more points, so 5-0 as we go to Tyranids turn 1. Before I go to my turn, though, we forgot about claiming an objective. So essentially the way it works in this primary is that at the end of the movement phase, any infantry or objective secured can start an action to claim, and you can actually do it with multiple objectives at the same time. And so the Death Shroud Terminators are going to claim that objective. That'll get them 2 extra victory points per turn. Can't do it here because you advanced, so it follows all the normal rules for actions, of course. And thankfully, my Carnifexes are all objective secured now. How handy! For my 3 objectives, I got Bring It Down. So Martarian is the one with the highest wounds characteristic on the battlefield in your army, so I have to kill him.
He's Demon Promac of Nurgle, Matt. That can't happen.
Yeah, I'm going to probably throw that one away. Not with the command point, but at the end of my turn. We'll see. We got no retreat, no surrender. So like you, I can't leave this objective, which kind of sucks. These 3 Carnifexes and these warriors. These warriors were going to stay back anyways, and these are all shooting Carnifexes, so it's not the end of the world. It's just not exactly what I'd want. And then Blood and Guts, which is kill 3 things in close combat, like that 3 full units.
Worries me slightly, that one.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? I'm not going to spend... I don't have a lot of things to spend my command points on, so you know what? I'm going to re-roll to Bring It Down.
Okay.
Instead I drew Hold the Line, which is at the end of your turn. I get 5 points if you're not within 6 inches of my deployment.
It sounds pretty safe, that one, right now.
Well, you can just drop your Deathguard Terminators in.
Oh, true.
And deny me 5 points, so not sure how much I care about that one. Couple command phase stuff. Old One Eye hands out a +1 to hit to a Carnifex within 8 inches, so I'm just going to pop it onto the one with the Venom Cannon right here, because why not? And the Trigon Prime hands out a +1 advance and charge, which I will hand to the Screamer Killer right here. And I think that's all my command phase stuff. We're going to have in the movement phase Carnifex move up. Look at that. Look at that line. Hi, Death Shroud Terminator. I can kind of not see him though, because he's in there's some sort of stinky cloud about him.
A cloud of flies.
Yeah, it's kind of gross, but we're going to shoot right through that. Screamer Killer, that's +1 advance and charge, so he's currently 11-inch movement with his adrenal glands, and now that'll be 13. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, he was an inch away from being able to just walk onto this objective, because then I could have claimed it, but I can't now that I advanced. And the Carnifex over here will join his buddies. Got a little brood. They don't have to act together, but this is the lane for shooting. Screamer Killer here will move up 11 inches, and I will, at the end of the movement phase, I'll do the action to claim the objective. It's important to note that you can't shoot, of course, because it goes to the end of the turn. Next Screamer Killer will advance, so we're looking at 11. Hey, he's a little faster, 13. Well, I guess it's the same, but whatever. And he's just going to come around the corner with his buddy. You're going to scream in happiness. Old One Eye is just going to advance. Who cares? He's not really going that far. We're just going to plop him down here, make sure he's got some lookout serve from all of the Deathguard shooting. Dragon Prime will just mosey on up. These Carnifexes unfortunately have to kind of stick around, so we're not able to go very far. We're kind of trapped here because of this piece of terrain. So it's really just everybody stay here, but I will have them claim, anybody here could claim it, and nobody's going to be shooting, so it doesn't really matter that I declare who's doing it. So we're going to claim this objective as well. So skulls for claimed. Zoanthropes here will advance as well, moving a hefty 12. Wow, they're going as fast as my Carnifexes apparently. They're going to hide in the ruins though. As much as they're not key to my army, it would be nice to have one turn. Although I guess I can use the one stratagem to use one that died to get that 5, as long as my Trigon Prime's alive. Parasite right here, he can actually advance and still do actions. So if I was smart, I would have left a spot with him near that Screamer Killer. Let's see if I was smart. So he's going to advance 18 inches. Yeah, he makes it. So at the end of the movement phase, I will claim this objective as well. Because, you know, points is the currency in the 42nd millennium.
Means prizes, Matt.
Yeah, points
There's
means prizes.
3 claimed objectives already.
That's right.
Although you Carnifexes,
come and take them.
They've not had their breakfast yet, have they?
No. So they've been snacking on the objectives.
Sort of ambling, not really that quick.
They're getting ready. That's my movement phase. The psychic phase will be simple. The Zoanthropes, no catalyst, as well as smite, of course. They also know the behemoth power to give +1 to wound, but I have a feeling I don't need that yet. So let's just throw some catalyst out. Get it with 7. I don't think you're in range to deny.
Nope.
Okay, so I will put it on something. I don't know. There's so many individual Carnifexes. So let's put it on Carnifex out in the open that you're not going to shoot. No, yeah, sure. That one. I don't know. Whatever it is, I'm going to be like, shoot, I should have chosen another one. Into the shooting phase, we're going to start with the Venom Cannon that's been souped up with the +1 to hit. I don't know which one it was. It doesn't matter because they can all see the same targets. So the one of these that is +1 to hit is going to fire at the Deathguard Terminators with his heavy Venom Cannon, which means he'll be hitting on 3s because they have enhanced senses for a 3-up ballistic skill because it's -1/+1.
Yeah.
Any other -1s I should be aware of?
No.
Okay, you're not extra stinky, just a little stinky?
Not yet.
Okay, 3s to hit. Oh, they all hit.
Uh-oh.
But you're toughness 6, so this is 3s to wound instead of 3s to wound if they were toughness 5. Oh, we got 2 wounds. AP -3, so -2 from armor contempt. So you're down to 4-up. Oh, look at you, fancy pants. Oh, 1 gets through.
How many damage is it?
Normally 4, so down to 3, so it kills a Terminator.
Unless I reroll it.
That's exactly.
I'll be doing
yes.
that, yeah.
Okay.
It didn't work!
Yeah.
It dies anyway!
You lose 2 guys, you rolled a 1. All right, so 1 Death Shroud Terminator bites the dust. Unless one of them dies. Uh-oh, wait, no, now I can't see them with the other Carnifexes. Oh no! Fine, the other 2 will just fire at that Plague Burst Crawler?
Blight Drone.
Blight Drone! Yeah, I don't know, just throw some words about
Just say
disease.
Deathguard words, yeah.
Yeah, it's the Deathguard lawnmower.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just going to do the 2 together because there's no reason not to that we can figure out because there's nothing else I can shoot at. So we're looking at 3s to hit because they're ballistic skill 3+. Well, that's a little less than the last guy. And your toughness is probably not 4, and it's
7.
probably not 9.
No, it's 7.
There we are, 3s to wound. 2 wounds, normally -3, so -2. So 5 up on this one.
Invulnerables.
So 1 gets through for 4 damage, and he's -1 damage, so
Yeah,
down
so
to 3.
3.
Anybody's going to start with 8, I'm guessing?
I think it's something. I'll check quickly. I think it's something like 8, yeah.
That's all my shooting. I don't have any charging, obviously. You lost 1 Death Shroud Terminator. I doubt that means a morale check.
Yeah, I think I'm good.
You're good?
We're safe.
You sure you don't want to roll it just in case?
Yeah, I think
we roll a 6, you add the 1, it's a 7, it might be higher than the leadership.
No, leadership's 8. Don't get me thinking now. I think now. The leadership maybe should be 7 now. No, I think we're good.
It's not going to be less than 7. It's not going to be less than 7. It's good. So at the end of my turn, I have claimed 3 objectives because I am awesome like that. I am working on No Retreat, No Surrender, and Blood and Guts. I'm going to throw away Hold the Line because all you have to do is drop Terminators in my deployment, like anywhere, and just like, hey, 5 points gone. So I'd rather just cycle that card. And you get No Retreat, No Surrender, bringing the score to 10-0. Wow, Deathguard are in the lead. I'm still not going to use any synaptic imperatives yet. I do have to think about, you're going to move and then it's going to be my turn. I love this choice, by the way. I love this difficulty that I always have because it feels important.
Yeah, well, it is important though, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Like having an army-wide 4 and 5 invulnerable save, but only once per turn, I think it's a really nice rule.
Yeah, like I could turn it on now, not because of your turn, but because of my response.
Yeah.
And so, but I can also turn on 6s in close combat to 2 hits. I could also turn on that I can pile in and consolidate an extra 3 inches, or I can do the laughable one for the Trigon Prime that whenever you kill me, I hurt you on 3+ rather than 6+. Like I explode on a 3+ essentially, which is hilarious. I don't even know why that one exists. It's like, I guess it's, we're all in here. But if you have a lot of monsters left, then why are you ready to give up? But either way, so I think at this point, just because it might really help me, I'm going to use the Parasite of Mortrex Synaptic Imperative, which is an extra 3-inch pile in and consolidate. What'd you draw for your 3 cards?
So we drawed, bring it down. Drew. Honestly, we did invent that.
I don't know if the English is different over there.
It's hard for me. We drew Bring It Down, which is your Trigon Prime, right?
Yes.
We drew Grind Them Down, so I have to kill more units than you kill, which...
During your turn and my turn.
Yeah, which is difficult. And then we drew Area Denial, which I can't do on the first battle round.
That's keep me away from the middle,
Yeah.
while you be in the middle too.
You have to be more than 12 inches from the centre of the battlefield, and I have to be in the middle, and there's a lot of Carnifexes, Matt.
Yeah, no, that's
a lot of. So we decided to discard that one with a command point, and then we drew Hold the Line, which I'm actually kind of okay with. I just have to keep you more than 6 inches away from my deployment zone. Your Carnifexes are close, so I just have to advance and
I guess
try.
you have to get aggressive.
Yeah.
Be aggressive.
That's what I want to do against Carnifexes, is be aggressive.
Yeah.
It's the right life choice.
Now you also get 10 victory points, 12 actually,
Yeah.
Because you're controlling one or more objectives, 2 or more objectives, and then you get 2 victory points for each that you claim.
Yeah.
So that's 12 victory points, which brings you to 22 in
22?
total. Oh, look at that lead.
Well, that's the game, right?
Yeah. Oh, we're all out of time, so we're just going to look at the points. I didn't really look at the points before we said that. Command phase.
I have to put reroll. I have to put rerolls on something because I feel like if I don't do it, it's a waste. But I'm going to put
It's
it
also
on,
practice, right? You keep
I'm
it
going
in
to
your
put it
head.
on Matarian. He can pick a core or character unit, so he's going to give himself full rerolls.
Oh, that's kind of selfish,
I'm
don't you think?
thinking about...
Is Mortarion selfish?
Well, he is selfish, but with Hold the Line, I'm feeling like using Mortarion aggressively now. And therefore, if I stick him right out front as a choice target for Carnifexes to charge, he's going to want the rerolls himself.
Yes.
So we're going to give himself the rerolls, and we're going to get going on some movement.
So Plague Marines moving forward.
And claiming an objective.
Raising that flag. It's kind of like a torn flag.
Yeah.
That
like
was
a tattered...
and it dragged through the dirt.
Yeah. We'll fly this nice little lawnmower here. Keep it, because we can get to your Carnifex now. It's a bit of a charge, but I think we can do it.
Oh, bring it in. That's the one I didn't give Feel No Pain to.
Yeah.
I knew I'd regret it.
Yeah.
Like, no!
Just going to gently float forward with all of them right now, because these things are menacing.
Yes.
And because they are now only 9 wounds, they don't degrade either, which is quite nice. In here.
Plague Marines coming out.
Just going to try and get some, just fire a few shots at a Carnifex, maybe try and chip a wound or 2 off. And we've got the blight launcher as well, right? So that's not too bad, 2 damage each. Because you're not -1 damage, are you?
No.
Oh wait, no, you are.
Yeah. Yeah, they all have Spore Assist too, except for the Thornbacks.
You'll have spores. What's a spore assist give them that?
Spores give them the light cover.
So you like...
So I'm 2 up save with light cover.
You like Deathguard, but better.
I'm sorry. I got the newer codex. What can I say? It's not my fault. All right.
Blame the playtesters.
Yeah. Advancing Death Shroud, healthy 2. So now they move what, 4?
7. Yeah. So 6 inches now, which is nice. Because they're super fast.
They don't look like they should be super fast.
Well, advance a little. I feel like they almost shouldn't be able to advance because they're just big.
Well, that's
hulking...
what the old Slow and Purposeful, I think, is either half run or was no run, depending on the edition that you were playing.
Yeah.
The Playcaster's advancing out of there. Just going to keep up with his buddy old pal Mortarion.
Yeah, we'll keep him with the Death Shroud because Bodyguard's now changed. So it basically just gives Lookout Sir instead of you just can't target him, even if you're less than 3 models. So he'll still be bodyguarded by the Death Shroud, which
you're
is
behind
nice.
them, right?
Yeah.
Psychic Phase.
Yeah, we're going to start off with Mortarion. He's going to Miasma of Pestilence himself.
So -1 to hit.
Yeah, he's going to surround himself in a cloud of flies. So a warp charge value of less than that, 6, I think it is. So he's good, he's past that.
I'm going to try to deny it.
You can, if you would like to be that kind of person.
I will, I have 1.
If you want to be that kind of person, you can try and deny me.
So you are in Shadow on the Warp from the Parasite, so it did bring it down to a 6, which is still a pass, but it just means my denying will be a little easier. I need to roll 7 or higher. I rolled an 8, didn't matter. So no -1 for you. It's just my only deny.
How long are we here for? 10 days? I don't want to be here for 10 days anymore.
You want to leave now. I want to go home. So shooting, what you going to do?
We've got some bolt guns and a blight launcher that can see this guy here.
Shoot the Screamer Killer?
Yeah, I think that's all we've got. That's all we've got for gun.
All right.
So we're going to start off with the blight launcher. 2 shots, hitting you on 3s.
Okay.
Right.
Toughness 7.
So strength 6, so I win you on 5s. Plague weapon, so I get to re-roll it.
I reroll all or reroll 1s?
Reroll 1s
Which
for plague
ones?
weapon, unless I'm within more range of Mortarion and within 12 inches of you, then it's all rerolls. So it doesn't wound you.
Okay.
So it's just that.
Good start.
Guns.
Bolters.
3s. So the bolt guns will hit you. Strength 4, so these are 5s. We do 2 wounds, Matt, here. Carnifex if you 2 up save.
2 up save. Oh, I take 1. Woo!
6.
He's down to 8. Oh no! Screamer Killer. That's, of course, the Feel the Pain one's in the middle. Why did they put it on the one in the middle? What was I thinking? Either going to shoot the one on the outside or charge one on the outside. Oh well, life goes on. Any other shooting?
Embarrassingly, no. That's literally all I've got to shoot at you with so far.
Is there anywhere you'd like to try to charge?
Yeah, I think I'm going to charge. So this guy here is definitely going to try and charge this Carnifex here.
That Screamer Killer?
Yeah.
You're going to need a 7-inch to charge.
Noble's number, Matt. We're good.
Well, look at you, overachiever.
I want those dice.
Yeah, right. Does he do any mortal wounds on the charge?
No.
Looks like he should.
He's pretty angry though. Your spike's in the way. I don't want to keep pushing you off the objective.
How convenient, right? So there we go. We'll meet in the middle. Got a long bomb charge because your fly doesn't help you out with charging.
Yeah, so I kind of needed that last result for this one because
Hey,
it's
if you want
actually
to
12 inches.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh,
6.
No, it's not worth the reroll now. We're just
Well, it's 11 actually, because no, because you're actually going around a corner. I'm like, you never need a 12-inch charge.
Yeah,
but that's actually not true, because I'm like, yeah, because you have to be within 12, but in this case, you're going around a corner.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, so that's going to be the charges done. We've just got the one bloke drone to fight you.
Well, you get to use your lawnmower blades. What do they hit on?
12 attacks, hitting you on 3, sir.
Bring it on. Oh no.
Man,
Oh no.
they betrayed me.
They did.
Just when I needed them.
They know. They're like, hey, this is a Carnifex.
They let me charge all the way in there.
4 to wound?
Yeah, strength 7, so 4 to wound you.
So 2 wounds? There's a plague? You get to reroll 1s or anything?
Yeah, I do get to.
Okay. Hey, 4 of them.
Yeah, but they're 2 damage.
I know they're 1 actually. But that's fine. -2, so I get a 4-up save.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's 2 damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm really glad I did that.
Yeah, 7 wounds left. All right, well, my Screamer Killer will fight back. Rawr. Well, I got 10 attacks back. I'm going to be a little hungry, because you're right, they did not yet have their breakfast. So I'll spend a command point on Voracious Appetite, or something like that. This is reroll wounds. So 10 attacks back at you, hitting on 3s. Oh, golly. Oh, golly. I'm so sorry.
That's a lot, Matt.
Strength 8, because you charge me, and Behemoth gives me +1 strength, and the adrenal glands as well. So 3s to wound. Re-rolling, because that was necessary. Okay, so we got 7 wounds at normally -3, so -2. Normally 3 damage, but 2. You're going to be fine.
5
right?
plus, how many damage is it?
Well, normally 3 each, so down to 2. And how many wounds do you have left?
I thought this one's fully healthy.
No, you're fine then. You're fine. Just don't fail 5 of them. Don't fail 5. You failed 5.
This is actually 5. I feel like I'm going to have to re-roll 1
Sure.
just to try and keep him alive. Ah,
Yeah, he's alive
good.
with 2 wounds. No, 1 wound. He stopped me from consolidating 6 inches.
That was kind of the reason, though, because otherwise he just used me to slingshot forward. Right?
Yeah.
So,
Or I could throw a command point and overrun him, just move him to his full
so
12.
I've used flesh mower drones quite a lot in the past.
Yeah.
And normally what they do is they just run into things and they actually mow them.
Yep.
That didn't happen.
No.
That was
Well, it's
worse.
essentially like autocannon shots, right? So that's going to be really good against your medium-sized infantry, like other Space Marines. That'll take Space Marines down like crazy.
The -1 damage on Carnifexes is super nice.
Yeah.
That's going to be, unfortunately, my turn. Now, for grind them down, I feel like that didn't go well. I did 1 wound there, and like 2 wounds there or something.
Yeah. It's how many units are killed.
Yeah.
No. Okay, I don't know what to say. I'm just like, yep. Well, let's see. So no points there. Did you want to throw any of your objectives away?
I think I need to throw away almost all of them.
Well, hold the line. You're still good with hold the line, right?
Yeah, I'm okay with hold the line right now.
Yeah, so get rid of grind them down, because there's no way you're getting that. I'm sorry, was that...
Wow!
You didn't kill anything. How can you get it? You got to kill more than me.
You have to discard grind anyway. Like, grind's one of those ones you can't keep. So the second you don't achieve it, you bin it. It says on the card.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, it would be during my turn anyways.
Yeah, it would be. So either
Well,
way,
then hold
would
on
go.
to it, because
Well, no, because you haven't killed anything, Matt. So I might as well just
Yeah, but you could kill stuff on my turn.
Choice. I'm making the choice to throw it away. I'm not forced to do it.
You know, you're going to throw it away, and then I'm going to charge you, and somehow you're going to kill more of me than I kill of
Don't
you.
say that. That's actually possible. Yeah, I'll keep hold of it.
Yeah, there you go.
Hold the line I'm good with.
Yeah.
Bring it down is your Trigon.
That's going to be a little while. So if you hold on to that, it's not that you can't do it. It's more just like it'll take up a slot, which maybe is okay.
If in Battle Round 3 I drop the Blight Lord somewhere useful, they could maybe come in and take down the Trigon, but...
Yeah, that's good.
I didn't bring them. You didn't keep hold the lines. So I didn't keep them this turn because I didn't feel like, since you got rid of the reason to drop them in your backfield, there wasn't a choice place to put them right now.
Yeah, I agree.
So we might get...
Yeah, it was in it right now. Anywhere they charge, there's a lot of reinforcements to countercharge them.
Yeah,
you want me to get tied up before you do that?
I'm going to throw Bring It Down away.
Okay.
Simply because I would rather have a fresh draw next round.
So the score is 22-0 for you as we go into my turn too. Actually, I got 5 victory points. I got no retreat, no surrender. So we're good there. So it's actually 22-5. So I drew 2 new cards because they still have blood and guts. So kill 3 things in close combat. Investigate sight, which obviously is doing action in the middle. I'm not even going to try. I'm not going to throw it away though. Extend battle lines, which I believe that's one to grab 2 in the middle. It doesn't matter. I've already got 2 in the middle, so they're mine. And I will be getting 16 primary points. So because I have 2 objectives and I claim 3 of them, so that's 2 points each. So 16 primaries. Well, in the command phase, I can hand out +1 advance and charge in Synaptic Link from him. So I'm going to bounce that all the way to this Carnifex who's no longer got Catalyst on him. So this one's going to be +1 advance and charge. And then the Carnifex, or the old one eye hands out +1 to hit to a Carnifex within 8 inches, not within synaptic link. So I'll hand it out to a Venom Cannon wielding guy again. Movement phase. Screamer Killer's movement is 11 inches right to here. Hi guys. No. You know what? I've got all these command. You know, part of me wants to see if I can end the game with 12 command points.
It's just a game of constant flexes, Matt. Isn't it? This is right now.
This Screamer Killer is just going to zip around to here. These Carnifexes are actually stuck here, so we're just going to move them up. The one in the front is going to be the one with the +1 to hit. That way I'm actually going to keep track this time. It might matter. Parasite of Mortrex is going to advance 3, so that's 19 inches. He's going to fly over top of these Plague Marines. They're going to feel a little prick, and then he's going to drop down right here. And we're going to try to infect them, because while they're infected, they lose objective secured.
The Deathguard, man, they're always infected.
Well, it's like it's one they didn't want.
Oh, right, okay. You know what?
Essentially, I'm going to do his stratagem, which I already forgot the name of. On a 2+, you're going to be infected and take D3 mortal wounds. If I roll a 6, it'll be 3 mortal wounds.
Okay.
That's cock die. Let's re-roll that. 3. Okay, so you take D3 mortal wounds, and that's 2.
Okay.
Which I think kills 1.
It does.
And they are now infected.
Right.
And they might spawn some Ripper Swarms. But more importantly, while they're infected, they lose objective secured.
And you have objective secured.
Because of his Warlord trait, it makes them objective secured. And so that objective is mine. And I am actually going to just say it right now. I'm going to, at the end of the movement phase, he's going to do his action to claim that objective. Oh. Because it's mine. It's mine now.
Yeah, it's yours. It's all yours.
Yeah, we'll just leave the skull up too.
Yeah, okay, thanks, yeah.
Yeah, it's mine. The Zoanthropes right here will advance. Wow, they did have their breakfast.
Yeah,
we're going to pop them up right here on top of the ruins. They're going to stare menacing down at that bloat drone. Did I get it right?
Yes.
Yay! Bloat drone! Woo! Old One Eye is kind of stuck. I almost want to... Yeah, you know, I don't have no retreat, no surrender. We're going to retreat the Screamer Killer. He's going to retreat forward, because that's how you retreat, right?
Yes.
He's just going to retreat forward, like so. He's not going to be able to do anything, except just kind of look at you. Whatever. Sorry, fall back, not retreat. We're not playing Age of Sigmar. Old One Eye will then look menacingly at your one wound guy and be like, I got this, guys. And everybody's like, yeah, of course. We do all the work and you claim all the glory. And Trigon Prime will move up. These beefy guys that move 7 inches with their adrenal glands are just going to reposition up here. But we're going to leave our warriors kind of back. We want to keep our synaptic link. Nah, they don't need it. I'm just kind of waiting for your Terminators to show up and wreck my day. We're going to smite for Psychic, so we're going to do this from the one in the front, which should hit that bloat drone. I get +3 to this because there are 3 Zoanthropes. So I get a 9. So you can go ahead, that's all I can do, so you might as well try to do 9.
Yeah, but Tyranids can do like 3 anyway, so...
Yeah, go for it.
10 or higher.
No, sir.
No.
Unless you want to reroll. It's going to be D3 +3 mortal wounds to that bloat drone.
It's so many mortal wounds, I feel like I'm going to give it a go.
Okay, go for it.
Because like you could legitimately... Yeah, it wasn't worth it.
I can't destroy it with this, but I could follow up with a Venom Cannon that then finishes it off. Because how many wounds does he have left right now? Because he lost...
He has all of his wounds.
Oh, which one is the one that lost
He's
wounds?
lost 3 wounds.
Oh, the one over there. Okay.
He's got 1 left, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so you're going to take 4 mortal wounds.
Ouch.
1 plus the 3. In case anybody wonders, in case you're not familiar, Tyranids, Zoanthropes have a special rule when they smite. They get +1 to cast for every Zoanthrope. And they get +1 mortal wound for every Zoanthrope, but the plus mortal wounds is maximum of 3. So if you bring a unit of 6, you'll get +6 to cast, most likely getting your really good one, but only +3 mortal wounds. That's why I like min squads. Shooting phase. Let's start with beefed up Venom Cannon into your bloat drone.
Okay.
So hitting on 2s. Yeah, there's no... You put the -1 on Mortarion, right? Or tried to.
No, I tried to. Yeah, thanks for reminding me. I've come all this way.
I just
get abused.
I'm just trying to remember all the rules, all right? 2s to hit and 3s to wound. Well, that's 3 wounds.
So vulnerable saves.
5+. So they're 4 damage each, so they're 3, so that's 6. So he would die from that unless you want to re-roll a save.
Because you're just going to... We can't charge, I guess, right? Because you fell out of combat.
Yeah.
But you've got another gun.
Yeah, I can keep shooting them, or I could shoot like your death.
But then if I... So I'm going to make... I'm going to...
It would help to tank more Venom Cannon shots. No.
Didn't work.
Does it blow up?
It's going to auto-blow.
Oh, okay. So there's 1 mortal wound?
Yeah.
And he does not have Feel No Pain. So he is down to a 6. Okay. Let's do Venom Cannons into Mortarion. Let's just have some fun. Well, I'll have some fun. I'm just going to dedicate both of them.
Okay.
So it's -1 to hit, right?
Yep.
So we're looking at 4s to hit.
No, it's not -1 to hit, is it? You stopped it.
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to keep bringing that up.
Do you remember, Matt? You stopped it.
Yeah, it would have been 4s to hit. Let's see if it mattered. Yeah, there's only 1. It's fine. It's okay. What's his toughness?
His toughness is 8.
So 3s to wound him then. These are strength 9. Heavy venom cannons are rocking, man. So we got 3 wounds. It'll be -2, 3 damage for you. So what's your save?
4+ invulnerable save for Mortarion.
All right. No rerolls. Okay, so he's going to take 6 damage. Does he have a feel no pain?
He does have a 5-up feel no pain.
All right, so he can ignore a few of those.
Because that's 4 down to 3, and 5-up feel no pains.
So he takes 3 damage
That's
in total.
cool, I'll take that, that's okay.
So yeah, he's down to 15 wounds out of his 18. This Screamer Killer is just going to... Well, you know, we're going to scream at him. I feel like it. I feel upset at him. D6 shots. A healthy 2. Hitting on 5s, because they're normally 4s. Nope. Sorry. Hitting on 4s. Hitting on 4s. It didn't matter, I missed.
I feel like you're doing this on purpose, Matt.
That's like...
Every opportunity. Every opportunity.
Oh, by the way, remember when I denied the win? All right, we're going to scream at them.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, why not? I could scream over at Mortarion because it's like 18-inch range, but I feel like I've been mean enough to him. So hitting them on 4s. We got 1 hit. These are strength 8. Your toughness 4 or 5? Okay, so 3s. No wound. So Thornback right here is able to draw a bead to the first guy, so he's going to fire first, and then we'll see if these guys can see after that. I'm assuming I'll be able to kill him with the first shot at least. Start with his Stranglethorn Cannon. It's D3 plus 3 shots blast. The blast won't help me here. That'll be 5 shots. Do have enhanced senses on him, so it'll be 3s to hit. So we got 3 hits. These are strength 8, so 3s to wound. So 2 wounds. Normally -2, 2. So against you it would be -1, 1. So 4. Just 2 of them. Just 2 of them.
Just 2 of them?
Yeah.
So 4-up saves?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's 1 damage each, so that kills 1 guy.
It does.
Kill the closest. Now double check for me. Can any other Carnifexes see that squad?
Yeah, they both.
By the way, always let your opponent decide.
I need to lose this one for one of the other ones not to be able to see.
All right, I'll fire the second one then. If you let your opponent decide, then if he's a jerk, you never know it. And then if he lets you decide, then you can just return the favor. All right, so 5 shots, hitting on 3s. Or maybe you can just be the good sport. That's what you should actually do. So we got 3 hits, wounding on 3s. We got 3 more wounds, yuck. So 4-ups again. Oh, golly. Liam, what the heck?
I'm sorry. This is how I endear people to
We're trying to make a battle report here,
Liam. This is
Liam.
how I endear people to me, Matt. It's like basically we're doing the 40k equivalent of you stamping on a puppy.
Yeah.
And then everyone goes, oh, this Liam's really nice.
We'll make sure this one goes out first, and that way all the other ones, whatever happens, you're the good guy, right?
Oh, blame jet lag. That's what we'll do.
That's right, here we are. Charge phase, Old One Eye. He made it. And we'll say this Carnifex right here will go in. Just in case Old One Eye can't do 1 wound. He better be able to do it. I'll declare a charge right here. And this one I'll have to roll. Yeah, okay, you just go ahead and move him in there. Go ahead. Yeah.
I don't want to, Matt.
Point the gun.
I don't want to do it.
Pull the trigger. If anybody's wondering why I don't do mortal wounds just to finish him off, I do have blood and guts, so I want to kill him in close combat, so I can kill 3 things. So I will start. You don't have any always fights first stuff, right?
No.
Just enough command points for an interrupt.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about Old One Eye. Let's have the Screamer Killer eat that one. 11 attacks, because he charged. Hitting on the Rees. You're no minuses to hit, right?
Nope.
Okay. And, oh, but 1. Goodness gracious. That is something else, isn't it? And 3s to wound. So normally -3, 3, so -2, 2. 5-up saves. Yeah, he's dead. Because that's 5 get through, so that's 10 damage. Even at full health, he'd be dead. Does he blow up?
Yeah.
No.
No.
I'll consolidate 6 inches. I'm going to go like diagonal. Still going to technically end closer to the closest. Just going to like stand here this lane and roar at you.
You're putting yourself dangerously close to Mortarion right now.
Yeah, bring it. Bring it, man. Do you want to interrupt?
I want to, but I feel like it's a complete waste of 2 command points right now.
Yeah, I don't, maybe he's only... I don't know. Yeah, I agree.
So Old One Eye, he's got 9 wounds. The other Carnifex's got 9 wounds. I've got 12 attacks. I could do like 5 or 6 damage to one of them, which might help.
Yeah, you rolled pretty badly last time, so it doesn't really represent what he could
I feel
do.
like you're fishing for me to interrupt him, Matt.
No, I'm not. You don't have to waste 2 command points. I'm just saying.
Is Old One Eye anywhere more survivable than the other ones? Or is
Yes.
it exactly the same?
Has a 5-up feel no pain built in.
Oh, does it?
Well, his Warlord trait is 5-up.
But you charge with 2 Carnifexes, right? So I can try and take out one of the venom cannons?
You could put some damage on the one.
Let's do it!
So attacking the regular Carnifex.
Yeah, 12 attacks, hitting on 3s.
Well, it's a good try. Wounding on 4s, right? Strength 7?
Strength 7, yeah, so 4s.
Well, that's more than the last guy did.
Already better, yeah.
Yeah, so 5 of them possibly go through. These are normally -2, right?
-2, yeah.
So 4 up. 2 damage. Okay.
Which becomes 1.
Yeah. Yeah, I forgot about that part. All right, it goes down to 8. Well, that was fun. We'll go with Old One-Eye, just kill him. Start with his Crushing Claws, hitting on 2s. These are Strength 11, so 3s to wound. They're -4 normally, so -3, so you're just back to your 5 up invuln. So you could survive if you spike your 5s. You didn't. They're D3 plus 2 damage each. You only have 1 wound left.
I think you might die, yeah.
So that'll be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage. That would have killed him healthy. And he doesn't blow up. Oh, that's 2 things.
I don't want to fish it. I'm worried about knocking all your models out if I fish them out.
We'll get him. Old One-Eye will now consolidate 6 inches thanks to the parasites thing, which means coming all the way back here so I can just place them on the other side of the runes. Like so. And this Carnifex is going to pile in 6 and then consolidate 6. It's a parasite thing, so 6 will get them to here. They're technically closer, so I'll just kind of shuffle this way. So we're just lining up the roads with Carnifexes. Screamer Killer here will just consolidate or pile in 6 to here, and then chop, chop, chop. So 11 attacks on the charge, hitting on 3s. Okay, yeah, that was good. And then, oh, no, that was it. Oh, no, never mind. Oh, jeez. Okay, 3s to wound.
Oh!
3 wounds. You get 5 up saves against those. Each, only kills 1.
It does.
All right, that's -1 leadership to them, though.
Oh.
Because they're afraid.
I didn't know.
Yeah, they get to fight back. You got to look up their stats. So you got your big old axe.
I've got my big plague cleaver, so it's -1 to hit.
So 4s to hit. Okay.
And
they weren't the ones given rerolls. So.
Strength 8, though.
So 3s to wound.
Cool, so it wounds. It's -4.
-4?
-3.
-3. So a 5 up save, otherwise how much damage does it do?
D6.
Okay, that could do something decent if I don't make this 5 up. Well, okay. All right. Thanks for coming.
Well, I mean, today we might even get time for 2 games at this speed, Matt. I'm not going to stab you with my knife. So he does hit you 3 times, but it'll be 5 to wound you. He wounds you once.
Of course, that goes through.
Oh, wow.
1 damage.
Yeah, 1 damage.
We'll say that he cracked open the carapace and then he shoved the knife in.
Yeah, let's say that. It makes me feel better.
Yeah. So there is morale on them. They've lost 3 of their buddies, and they're currently -1 leadership because I killed one in close combat with a Screamer Killer.
So leadership 7 because I killed the champion early on because of the ranged weapons to try and hide them.
So your leadership 6 then, and you lost 3 of your buddies.
So I need to auto-pass, don't I, to keep them alive.
Yeah. Well, it's 50-50. It's a 50-50.
I think you're just going to eat them next turn, but I can fall back and I've got an objective secured unit that's walking around.
Well, like, even if you fail it, 1 runs and you can still, the other ones aren't going to both disappear.
Why would you say that out loud? Why would you say that out loud?
I just don't want you to waste 2 command points.
Now I have to spend 2 command because they're just going to fail and run. Okay, leadership 3, Matt. This is on you, by the way.
So you got to roll 3 or less. Okay, so 1 runs. It's okay. You can't possibly roll 2 1s and 2s. No, 2 1s and 2s. There was 3 of them. There's only 2. Oh, sorry. That was really bad advice. Forgot there was only 2. I thought there was just 3. I'm like, yeah, you're fine.
We're good. He survived with his great plague fever.
Oh, I almost looked really bad there. Thank you for passing that. At the end of my turn, I did get extend battle lines for 5 victory points, and I'm going to throw away investigate sites because who has time for that? And yeah, we're going to end it there. I think I have, well, not end the game there, but end my turn there. So I have 26 points to your 22.
Yeah, I have to throw away grind. It doesn't let me keep it because I didn't achieve it. And hold the line. I mean,
I think we'll double check. I might be within 6 inches.
You are almost definitely within 6 inches.
Oh, yeah, because you start there and you come across here. So even like the parasite, maybe even 2.
Yeah. So I'm going to bin because I don't know if I'm going to kill all of that stuff. Oh, actually, I could, but then there's more Carnifexes coming through. I think you can take out, like this turn, you could probably kill 3 or 4 Carnifexes. That's I'm hoping, Matt.
That would be cool. Do me a favor, kill 4 Carnifexes.
I will do my very, very best.
Then I can look a little better.
Yeah. Well, I'm still okay. We're confident. This is the beauty of Tempest as well. The cards can completely change it, so we're okay. We're happy.
Yeah, you've already kind of cycled out a lot of cards that you know you wouldn't be able to do throughout the whole game.
Yeah.
So now hopefully you can draw more cards that you can just do.
Cool. Okay.
Beginning of the battle round, I do choose a Synaptic Imperative. Because most of my guys are not currently in Synapse range and Liam's about to go, I'm not going to worry about the Zone Thropes 5 up Feel No Pain, or 5 up Invuln, because really only this Carnifex will get it from the Parasite, and maybe that one, but everybody else is out of range. So I'm going to use the Warriors. 6s do 2 hits, and that way when I go, I can get some Synapse up there. And then when I fight, I can be a little more effective. Because, you know, so far it's been like pillow fisting. What'd you draw for your cards?
Hold the line.
So you still have that?
I still have that.
Because you couldn't get rid of it.
There is a chance, actually, that I can clear away what's near my deployment zone, maybe, possibly. I then pulled Storm Hostile Objective, so I have to take an objective off of you.
Well, currently I own all the ones in the middle, including this one.
Yeah, you do.
So, honestly, it could actually be easy. No, he counts as 5 models, so maybe not. I was going to say...
How tough is he to kill?
Not very tough.
Is he not?
No. I was going to say, though, because there's a 50-50 chance they stop being infected in your command phase.
Right.
And so if they stop being infected, they gain their objective secured back.
Okay.
But he still counts as 5 models thanks to the alien cunning.
We'll just kill him.
Yeah, that works too.
Yeah,
that works too.
So we kept on that one. Obviously, Storm Hostile Objective. There's that one. I'm thinking maybe this one or this one is possible. And then finally, a tempting target. That's where you, Matt, have to pick an objective in no man's land.
The middle one.
Okay, brilliant.
And you got to take that one.
Thanks for that.
Yeah, you're welcome. So regardless of what happens, they always take D3 mortal wounds. If it's at least 2, I spawn a Ripper Swarm. So 1 mortal wound to them.
Yeah.
And then on a 4+, they'll continue to be infected.
Okay.
So they're still infected. What other command phase shenanigans do you've got for me?
So Mortarion's going to give himself rerolls again, because I reckon he might even be able to try. There's 2 wounded Carnifexes here.
Yeah, he might be able to kill both of them.
I'm hoping on it.
Well, how many points is he?
How many points is he? He's like 400 and something, or
yeah. So he, points-wise, he should be able to efficiently take them out.
So what we're going to do is we're going to give him rerolls, and we're going to fly up to here.
Say hello.
To take on these 2 Carnifexes with his little 3 wings.
Does he get to regenerate anything?
No, I can do it on a demon for like a demon unit,
but not him.
But not on him.
Okay.
So these Carnifex,
and they're going to take care of him.
Yeah, with some psychic shenanigans as well.
Any help from the Death Shroud over here?
Yeah, these are going to step up to the ruins to charge into the other Screamer Killer, and they have the Lord of Contagion with them. There he goes. Okay.
Poxwalkers will stay in the back. What about the lone Plague Marine in combat with the Screamer Killer?
I kind of want to leave him there, but I don't. It might be a terrible idea, Matt.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, he's got like 2 attacks, D6 damage each. Like he could one-shot the Screamer Killer, but it's very unlikely.
But you get to fight first with that.
Well, I get to choose who fights first, but I guess you're going to be charging everywhere else.
Yeah.
So the Screamer Killer with 10 attacks into him, any one of them getting through is a dead Plague Marine. I don't know, doesn't seem worth it, but you do you, man. Yeah, so he is going to fall back.
Yeah, we're going to hide.
Yeah, that seems like a good idea. You got some buddies showing up, though.
Got some Death Shroud that can fit in here, and then hopefully charge a Carnifex.
Do they have anything to help their charges besides command point rerolls?
Hope and prayers. Matt, that's what we have.
So no. Psychic phase.
Psychic phase. We're going to start off with this little chap here. And he's got Miasma of Pestilence as well, which he's going to try and cast onto Mortarion.
Okay, it'll be -1 at this range.
It will because of shadows. So I need a 6, which means I need a 7. That's an 8.
So that's a 7. So I will try. I have 1 deny.
Okay.
So I'll try to deny here. I need an 8 or higher. I roll a 3. I do not deny. So now -1 to hit Mortarion.
Mortarion's -1 to hit. And then what we will do here is we will cast a Smite into this Carnifex.
Needs a 5. No. Oh, you got it.
6, which is a 5. So D3
Oh, that's right.
wounds.
-3, yes.
2 more wounds.
This one is down to 7 wounds out of 9. Mortarion.
Straight over to Mortarion. He's going to put Putrescent Vitality on this 2-man Death Shroud unit here.
It's +1 strength and toughness.
So it's normally a 7, which means I need an 8 because of shadows.
Ooh.
That's a fail.
Fail either way.
Do I want to re-roll that one? I'm going to re-roll that one.
It'll let you basically wound on 3s instead of 4s.
Yeah, it puts them up to strength 8. It's quite a big deal, I think.
Oh, although you failed, wouldn't he be -1 toughness anyways near you?
He is -1 toughness anyway, yeah.
So it doesn't do anything for you, except so it actually doesn't do anything.
No, you're right, yeah. Thanks, Matt.
So just another smite from Mortarion then?
Yeah, which means I need 6, which means I need 7.
Right.
Right?
Well, you rolled
That is an 8.
8. I don't have a deny.
D3 mortal wounds.
So 3.
On this guy, he's the nearest.
So he's down to 3.
That was okay. That was right.
Yeah, he softened up.
Apart from the CP reroll I didn't need, Matt, that was good.
Yeah, we figured that afterwards. Shooting phase.
We can start with Mortarion with a lantern. He's going to shoot at a 1-eye because you're out of look outside range.
Yeah,
which means
unfortunately.
if I hit, I'll get both of these guys actually. So Mortarion will hit you on a 2, sir. Here we go, hit.
So it becomes a beam basically, put in the line, hits both of them. So the profile is strength 8 minus what?
Strength 8 minus 3, 3.
So it'll be strength 8 minus 3, 2.
Yeah, so we'll hit a 1-eye first, strength 8.
So a 3.
That's a wound.
And then you might as well just roll the other one over here. 3 on the other Carnifex. That's also a wound on the 6.
It is a wound.
Screamer Killer out front has 4 assists, so he actually has a 1-up save, essentially. He's got light cover, so the -3 makes it a 4-up. And he passes that with flying colors. And Old One Eye is just a regular 2-up save, so he becomes a 5-up. And he passed it!
Yay!
We got some Plague Marines, what are they doing?
We've got the Blight Launcher first into Parasite. So 2 shots hitting you on 3s, there's no minuses?
-1.
So 4s.
And you cannot re-roll them.
Oh, good, okay.
Okay, fun.
But it's okay, because we've got some bolt guns. They're like rapid fire range, and they'll hit you on 4s. And we will wound you, toughness 4?
5. Well, 4 because of how close you are to
Yeah, so we wound you once. AP, I think, is a bolt gun, sir.
4-up. And I take a wound.
Now I feel like I'm going to have to flame you with my 3 flamers here of doom.
3 flamers?
Yeah. So
now I don't think they can, because he's got Lookout Sir from the Carnifex. And I believe that Carnifex is closer.
So I'm going to have to flame a Carnifex, aren't I, Matt? That's what you're telling me.
Yeah.
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 But toughness is a Carnifex 6.
Well, 7 right now, or 6 right now because I'm close to you.
So still 6s to wound you. I might as well, it's free.
Oh, are they hand flamers?
They're hand flamers, yeah.
Oh, golly.
So 3d6 auto hits.
It's like a why not kind of thing, right? 6s to wound. So 2 wounds. Is there any, there's just regular hand flamers?
So because it's a plague weapon, and I'm within 6 inches of Mortarion, I can re-roll all wounds.
Oh, well, that's not as bad as it sounded.
No, I only just realised.
It is as bad as it sounded.
So just 2. AP nothing, 1 damage.
2-up. Seems like when I have to make 2-ups is when I fail them.
Yeah, that's what I'm relying on now.
Make him make 5-up and I'll be fine.
Yeah.
Takes a wound. Any other flamers?
Just these 2 here.
So hand flamers onto that Carnifex, or Screamer Killer. How many shots?
2d6 auto hits for 10.
6s to wound. Now they're not in range to reroll, or are they?
They're not in range to reroll for Mortarion, but they can reroll the 1s because they're plague weapons.
Right, so we got 1 in total.
So just 1 because...
Yeah, he'll fail this one. It's a 2-up save.
Yeah.
No, I got a 4. Then we got the Terminators that teleported in. What is their target with their bolters and flamer?
So I think I'm going to shoot at this nearest Carnifex to me here, who's already wounded, the Screamer Killer.
See if you can take him down.
Yeah,
or
just
at
take
least
some
knock
chips and
off
wounds off of him. So the Plague Spear is in range, as are the bolt guns. So we'll start off with the combi bolts. So come on.
So you're looking at, there's no minuses, so 3s to hit.
Beautiful.
Good shot.
Okay.
That's a good shot.
Strength 4, obviously.
So 5s to wound.
5s.
No rerolls, right? Because these are not
plague
weapons.
weapons.
Ooh,
Yeah.
only 2 of them. 2-up saves. Ah, still take one.
This is
Still
how it
take one.
works. And we've got the Plague Spear for D6 shots.
So 3 of them.
3, which is strength 5, so it's still 5s. -1, 1 damage.
Is that a plague weapon?
It is,
You
you're
roll
right.
2 1s.
Still just the 1, Matt.
-1.
Thank you, mate.
2-up.
Thank you.
I made it because I have cover. Down to 6. I think I'm only remembering all the Deathguard stuff because I just played them recently. On to the charge phase. Now, just to remind the audience, these guys are not currently objective secured. It wouldn't matter if they were because I count as 5 models, but because they still have the infection, that's something that they have to think about. So, where do you want to start charging?
Well, they're going to charge the Parasite.
I have no Overwatch, so go ahead and come on in.
They're going to go that far.
That should be good enough.
Yeah.
You just count the barrier of anything. You can just kind of move up to it.
And then we've got Mortarion are going to charge both of these.
Well, you can just move them in. They can't fail that charge.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to Overwatch with the Screamer.
Like that.
Oh, there is a heavy Venom cannon there.
Would you like to?
Nah.
You sure?
No, it's just 6s. There's no rerolls.
There's 3 Death Stride will charge that Carnifex right there.
Bring it.
And they will be in.
I guess so.
So these can come around here like this. I have to keep them out of engagement range of the Parasite for now because I didn't declare him as a target of a charge. But I can
Sure, he'll be fine.
tag him later if I need to.
And then you can push in those 2 Terminators unless they want to really wrap around and let somebody else in.
I wouldn't like to get into that other one, thank you.
And unless they're going
Big
to...
one. These guys here, if they successfully charge this Carnifex, because they've got objective secured, I will in fact take that objective off you, which I need for Storm Hostile objective.
Yeah, unless
we're
you
gonna
manage to
try
get
it.
this one, because that'll get you there too.
Yeah, we're going to give it a go.
So,
I've saved my reroll for this as well.
I'm just trying to think of an Overwatch. This is actually where an Overwatch wouldn't make sense either, because my weapon is a 2 damage weapon, which just becomes 1. So I'm not going to get through a single Terminator.
So we've got a 9-inch charge.
9-inch charge.
Boom.
Well, you need a reroll.
Yeah, so we do the normal thing here. We swap the dice amount, right? We never use the same dice.
Oh, okay. Well, see,
rules.
those dice have already rolled poorly, so they were due to roll well.
No, these ones will do better. See?
There goes that theory. Failed their charge.
That sucks.
Yeah. So where would you like to fight first? Dangerous thing right here, because I have plenty of command points to interrupt.
You have all the command points.
I do. I have 12 right now. So how are you going to? Where do you want to start? I guess
We've had a big conversation about this, Matthew, haven't we? And I feel like there's maybe some bait going on here.
No.
Because you've done so well.
I'm not going to do any bait. I'm trying to give good advice.
Mortarion has 7 attacks. He gets +1 for shock assault, which means I've got 8 attacks in total.
Right.
With his rerolls that he gave himself, basically I hit on 2s rerolling 1s, I wound on 2s rerolling 1s.
So almost every attack is a wound.
And then because I'm -4, -4, you're on 6s to save.
That's right.
So if I get 1 through on this guy, because they're D3 +3, he'll die.
Definitely.
Right? So I was going to go 3 on him, 5 on him, but you think 2 and 6. Because
that's what I would do.
You'll interrupt with him and maybe kill some Death Shroud. I'm just trashing your training in.
Yeah. I would be worried about him surviving with the wound. You're likely to 3 and 5, 2 and 6. Most likely, you're likely to kill both of them anyways.
So I'm gonna go 2 and 6 because that's what you advised me to do.
Oh, and if it fails,
that way, if it goes wrong, it's your fault, not mine. Right? That's the rule.
it's a win-win situation.
So
okay.
on to the guy with 3 wounds, 2 attacks.
Okay,
I hit you on 2s.
Here, please just do it. Thank you.
That's a good start. We wound you on 2s because I'm strength 16.
Rerolling. Okay.
All right,
I got to roll double 6 to stay alive.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, that's a good start.
On a 6, I lash out in anger. Nope.
Now,
You feeling better now?
so these will all hit on 2s as well, and I can reroll 1s because I made himself.
It's going to be overkill no
rerolls.
matter what you do.
This might be.
All this trepidation. There could have been 3 Carnifexes
After
there.
this game so far, Matt, this makes me feel better. We enjoyed 2s, and I
Yeah.
can reroll 1s because it's a plague weapon.
Okay. So 3 of those get through, you're guaranteed to kill them. 2 of them get through, you're most likely going to kill them.
Yeah.
So I got to roll like 5 6s to stay alive.
You can do it. I believe in you. And you
Yeah, no,
can't-
he's dead.
Yeah.
He didn't. They could literally be 1 damage each, and I would pretty much be dead.
Yeah.
6 up to nope, I don't explode.
Okay, much better.
Feel better?
I've actually killed something.
2 a Screamer Killer and a Carnifex go down, just like that. Well, I'll spend 2 command points, interrupt with the Screamer Killer, and yeah, fight. I'm going to use a command point to reroll wounds as well. So that Screamer Killer has got 10 attacks because you charged him. I don't get the +1 attack unless I charged. 3s to hit. 6s do not generate extra attacks because I'm not in Synapse range to use my imperative. Ooh, oh my.
Was it bad? Tell me it was bad. I can't see, Matt. Was it bad?
It's bad. I only got 4 out of 10 of them. 3s to wound re-rolling, right? You're tough. Yeah.
Toughness 5, yeah.
2 so far. Make that 4.
4.
They're -3 normally, so -2. So you should have a 4-up save against these.
I do. How many?
Every 2 that you fail kills a guy.
Uh-oh.
Because they're 3 damage normally, so 2. Well, you only failed 1. So I killed nobody.
You killed nobody, which means I get to fight you back.
You do.
I'm good.
Well, your normal hitty profile, is that what you want to use?
Yeah, my big hitty profile, the one that does multiple damage.
Do it.
We're going to cleave you, sir.
So what strength are you this time?
7.
Well, I'm toughness 6 because I'm close to your smelly bodies.
Yeah, so I'm going to hit you on 2s because they're Death Shroud. Is it 2s?
No, you didn't roll any 2s. So it's just you rolled 3 ups and 1s.
Yeah, okay.
It's not going to be 4s.
No, it's definitely 3s. I definitely didn't say 2s.
Yeah.
And now wound you on 3s with a plague weapon, so I can reroll 1s.
Yeah, because Mortarion's a little too far away.
Oh,
Okay. All right.
okay. 3, 2
So these are -3, 2 damage?
Yeah.
Oh, he doesn't die, even if I fail all these. So 5-up saves. And so they're 2 down to 1 or 3 down to 2?
The two down to 1.
So I take 4 wounds.
You do take.
Yeah, I really thought he was going to die from that. But yeah. And then you get to punch the parasite with your Plague Marines.
Do you get to punch Parasite with the Plague Marines? And I'm going to spend a command point to give all the guys with Plague Knives an extra attack.
Ooh, that'll be helpful. There's like 4 attacks each then?
Yeah, so we start off with the guy with the Cleaver, so he has 2 attacks base, +1 for Shock Assault because I charged. -1 to hit, so I hit you on 4s.
You cannot reroll.
I know.
No matter what you have, the parasite serpentine body stops it. Toughness 4 because I'm within your aura.
And I'm strength 8, and it's a Plague Weapon, so it's 2s rerolling 1s. It wounds you at
AP minus more than at least 3?
at least 3.
Oh, I don't get a save then. What's the damage?
It's D6.
Ooh.
How many wounds does he have?
He's got 6. Do it.
6. Oh.
You want a
Can
command
I roll
point?
the damage?
Of course you can.
With a CP?
Sure.
So what?
Yay, you doubled it. And the Plague Knives. 4 attacks each, 5 on the champion. These are hitting on 3s or 2s?
Are you -1?
Yes.
You are -1.
So 4s then.
4s, yeah.
And they're strength 4?
Yeah.
So 4s to wound. You can reroll the wounds.
4s to wound, rerolling 1s because they're Plague Weapons.
Uh-oh. Well, that's technically enough to kill them, but I have to fail all 4 5-up saves.
They're -1.
Yeah, so 5 up. Oh, I did! They all died.
You did!
The parasite dies. The objective is yours. So it's no longer claimed by anybody. It'll be the start of a phase, technically, when that happens, but it'll be the start of the morale phase. Your Terminators have the option to pile in and consolidate, if thou wishest, good sir.
Yeah, I feel like I do.
You just want to keep pushing forward, right?
into the middle of this.
Well, helps protect Mortarion too. It means I have to deal with them.
Yeah, well, I can kind of half block off the charge with the 3-inch pile-in and the 3-inch consolidate.
Yeah,
like that.
It'll force me to shoot them rather than Mortarion.
Yeah, cool.
In the morale phase is technically when you unclaim that objective from me, and then there's no morale because you just killed stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't lose anything. So did you achieve any of your objectives?
So because the parasite died to knives, I did manage to storm a hostile objective for 5 victory points, which is quite nice. Hold the line. I don't feel like I'm going to get through these two soon, so I might just get rid of that because I feel like I want a better card. A tempting target right here, though, is interesting.
It is tempting.
It's very tempting.
So you're going to hold on to it for next turn?
I think I might do. Yes.
Okay, so 5 more points for you. Brings you to a total of 27 points to my 26. Let's see how I can do in my third turn. Oh, but I remembered we didn't score your primary, so that was another 7 points.
7 points.
Because you had 1 objective and what's 1 is claimed, so a little more than we thought. So that brings you to 34 points. So I still have blood and guts. I've killed 2 things in close combat so far, so the moment I kill 1 more thing in close combat, I'm good. Area denial, I pulled that one, so I have to keep no enemies within 12 inches. So that's just kill those death shrouds, kill these death shrouds, and kill Mortarion.
Easy.
Piece of cake. So basically win the game.
Yeah.
It's a win the game card.
Just table the Deathguard.
Yeah, and the last one I got was capture enemy outpost, right there. So that'll be fun too. Command phase, I will hand out a +1 advance and charge. That won't matter because I'm so darn close to everything. Well, we'll give it to, I don't know, you. And old one, I will hand out a +1 to hit to the Carnifex in front. End of my command phase, I control 2 objectives at least, so that's 10 points. I claimed 3 of them, so that's 6 more. So 16 primary points for me. Movement phase is going to be easy. I'm just going to kind of jostle these around because I got some terrain in my way while trying to film with a free hand. Carnifex will go here. The other one will just kind of saddle up right here. My Trigon Prime, actually, we got Synapse coming from the zone threat, so we're good there. I was trying to make sure I have my Synapse on, so for the Synaptic Imperative to get the 6s to hit and do 2 hits. So I'm going to advance those zone threat, see if we can zip them across the table. Yeah, these guys have been quick today, so we're going to pop them over here, which is obviously unstable. No, just put them down here. Whatever, who cares about fly? You can't fit their flying little atrophied limbs inside of a little catwalk. Make sure one's kind of sticking his head out towards Mortarion, for no reason in particular. And now the Trigon Prime is just going to come into the ruins right here, because he can totally fit. Watch, watch, watch. If you just
believe
twist.
in you, Matt. I believe in you.
Pivot! Pivot! He can't. That's fine. I'll just put him like as far forward right here as he can. He's kind of blocked by all these big chunky Carnifexes. My Thornbacks want to deal with this unit of Terminators, so we're all coming out to partay. And then the Warriors, I'm going to throw an advance on them just so they can come and provide some Synapse. Yeah, we're just going to plop one right here and then keep the rest back on the objective. In proper coherency, which is 2 inches, of course. Psychic phase. Let's do a Smiteroni. We're going to do it from this one. It'll hit Mortarion.
Yeah.
You want to double check that? You're welcome to.
I'm happy.
+3 to cast. That'll just be a 7.
All right. So I can actually deny this.
You could. Just roll 8 or higher. Piece of cake.
Yeah, just easy, isn't it? Like that.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, we stopped it.
You practiced, didn't you?
I did.
We got some shooting to do. I'd like to clear this little chaff of...
Chaff?
The chaff.
How dare you call him chaff, sir?
So we're going to do the Venom Cannon that's +1 to hit against them. I've actually been forgetting that I gave him the adaptive physiology thing that when he hits something, he does mortal wounds to it as well. Yeah, I'll remember that now. 2s to hit. Oh, only 1 hits. No, never mind. It was on the list I was building. No mortal wounds. 3s to wound. Okay, that's at, you're just going to have a 4-up save against that. Oh, you lucky gun.
They did their Primarch, Matt. That's what's going on now.
That's fine. I got the other one. He's going to fire. He's hit on 3s.
Okay. So of course he hits better.
Yeah, the 6 doesn't do anything. 3s to wound. Okay, so every failed 4-up save is a dead shroud. It's a dead guy. Okay?
We're good.
Oh my goodness, look at you tank it. You were lulling me into a false sense of security.
Yeah, we're just
to take it all away. All right, the Trigon Prime will throw some bioelectric spikes that won't do anything. So we got 8 shots from him, hitting on 3s. The same thing with Terminators. So 3 hits. Ooh. Question is, I don't need a Synaptic Lure. I can make this white charge better, but I'm so close. 4s to wound, so 3 wounds. -2 normally, so you're back to a 3-up save with Armor of Contempt. You take 1 wound. It's just 1 damage.
Just 1 damage?
Yeah.
Cool.
It's just like a little tickle spines.
We're okay with that.
Now you're going to feel The power of the Thornbacks as they fire their Strangle Thorns and Death Spitters with Slimer Maggots. The one at the back. Try to think if I need to do these individually. Because one's not going to kill you, because they're all just 1 damage weapons. Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to dedicate all 3 of them to it, and if somehow they overkilled them, then I'm happy, and I don't have to shoot somewhere else. So we got 3 Stranglethorn cannons, so D3 plus 3 shots each. So it'll be 9 plus 6, it's 15, 16 shots. So these are going to be hitting on 3s with their enhanced senses. So, ooh, not a great roll. Strength 8, so wounding on 3s. Also not great, so 5 of them. Normally -2, but -1 for you, so that's 5 of them at 3 up saves. 1 gets through, normally 2 damage, so 1 for you. So you've taken 1 damage so far.
Beautiful.
Lots of Death Spitters then, 3s to hit. Yeah, it's all right. These have Slimer Maggots, so they're strength 7, so 3s to wound. Okay, this could do some damage, because they are normally -3 AP. So -2 instead, so 4 up saves. Fail a couple of these and you lose a guy. Well, exactly that, unless you want a command point reroll one of those.
We'll let a Death Strike die.
Okay.
We're good.
So 1 Terminator dies. These guys have no reason to charge, except to do mortal wounds on the charge, because they have no close combat capabilities. Sorry, I forgot to move the Screamer Killer earlier, so he was going to come back, because there's not room for him to get through here. He's going to move back, and I'll scream at them just for fun. D6 shots.
I don't want to interrupt you, Matt. There is still a single Plague Marine hidden back around here.
Yeah, what's he going to do?
You get an easy kill for...
Oh, you don't think I'm going to kill something in close combat?
I'm not saying you won't. This is an easy kill for Blood and Guts, is what I'm saying. If you want to do that, I'm happy.
No, I want to take care of those Terminators.
I want to remind you that he was here.
These guys are pants. They're rubbish in close combat because they did not give them Silent Talons.
Okay, cool.
And so they really have nothing going for them.
Cool.
So I want to eat some Terminators.
Wonderful.
So he's 3 shots, hitting on 4s, wounding on 3s. That's 3. Normally -4, so -3.
4 up invulnerable, say. Oh.
Take 1 damage.
Oh, is it just one?
Yeah, it's just 1 damage. Now I will declare the charge. So Carnifex here will discharge a Death Shroud. I don't think I can fit the Carnifex behind him in. And he can't really go anywhere, so yeah, no, there's no way that's fitting. Old One Eye, on the other hand, if I turn him around, I think I can get into Mortarion. And just for the sake of spectacle, I'm going to do it. I don't have to roll that either. He's within 2 inches.
Yeah, easy.
But I have to move him backwards to get him in. Same thing with the Screamer Kill over here. He can just go ahead and put him in. Now the question is, which one of these Screamer Killers wants to do mortal wounds on the charge?
See,
because they're all horned. So
that's just 6 wounds left, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you're worried that you'll kill him?
I'm just thinking about overwatching him.
Oh, yeah. You want to overwatch him?
There's a lot of shots there. There's a lot of DACA there.
Yeah.
I could spend a command point to overwatch him.
How many command points do you have left?
I have 6 here left.
Yeah, okay.
So I spent 1 on a reroll, so 5 left, so down to 4.
So you're gonna Overwatch?
I'm going to overwatch him, yeah.
Okay. The Flamer?
D6 shots for the Flamer.
So 2.
Oh.
Good start.
Yeah.
Good start.
5s. It didn't.
It's a plague. Reroll the 1. Nope.
Oh, no. Okay, we're good.
It has been determined.
I'm not panicking because we've got my bolters.
Yeah. Yeah, 6s, that's 2 hits, and 5s to wound.
I'm so happy I spent a command point.
Yay!
I'm sorry for wasting your time, Matt.
All right. Yep. So I'm going to do Trampling Charge with Old One Eye. I thought all Carnifexes had Horned Chitin, but it's only if you give them Tusks, which I have not given any of them. Given any of them. That's something to give Screamer Killers next time. And I will do it onto Mortarion. So because he's Horned Chitin. Now I can do this stratagem with anybody, but it works better if you have Horned Chitin. So on a 2+, he'll do 3 flat mortal wounds. On a 5+, he'll do D3 plus 3 mortal wounds.
Ugh.
Yeah, right? He will do 0 mortal wounds.
The tables of death.
They sure have. The turntables. Well, before Mortarion has a chance to kill Old One Eye for all that lack of really anything, Old One Eye is going to attack Mortarion. Do you have any defensive stratagems to pull?
No.
I am going to use the stratagem to give me reroll to wound.
You can't re-roll.
I guess Mortarion?
Yeah.
I will not use a stratagem.
Yeah, I'll save your command points, man.
Yeah. Old One Eye actually gets D3 plus 1 extra attacks on the charge. And I'll just keep making up rules until Liam tries to actually challenge one of them.
I don't need to. You can make up all the rules.
And he gets 4 extra attacks because of his 2 Scything Talons.
That sounds like a made-up rule, though.
And 3 extra because of his tail. And then 3 because of the Horn Chitin stratagem I did earlier actually adds 3 more attacks. So
what?
Okay, part of it was true. He does actually have 3 attacks with his tail. He gets 2 attacks with his side talons, but they're different profiles.
I just nearly fell over there.
You're like, it's like, sorry, how many attacks does Mortarion get? All right, so we got this many attacks. You did get the -1 off, right? I'm not baiting this for like a feel-bad moment.
I am minus 1 to hit.
Okay, so I'm hitting you on 3s.
And we didn't use any stratagems to reroll wounds because you can't reroll wounds against me.
That's right. That's right. Man, the Carnifex should have given him, our old one, I should have given himself the +1 to hit to make up for that -1 to hit. Now that hindsight, right? I don't know why there's hindsight. I knew this ahead of time. So 3s to hit instead of 2s. Well, it only mattered once. Just rolled crappily. So 5 hits. Oh, 3s do extra hits. Or 6s. Sorry, not 3s. 6s do extra hits. So we got all those. So we ended up getting the 8. Strength 11, so 3s to wound, but no rerolls thanks to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks.
I'm okay. Okay.
Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. Well, that mattered. 6s don't do anything special, not that extra AP would matter. I would totally reroll those 2s. So that's 6 wounds, -4 AP, so -3 to you. Normally, they're D3 plus 3 damage each or something like that. So make your 4-up invulns and you're just fine. Oh no.
That went not very well.
Oh no, did you want to reroll one of those?
I think I'm going to reroll one of those.
Okay.
Because that's a lot of damage otherwise.
Okay.
It didn't
No. Oh no!
What's going on?
Okay, so normally they're D3 plus 2 damage. So D3 plus 1 damage
I feel
against
like
you.
I'm in danger.
And how many you had 15 left?
I have 15 left.
You have feel no pain still.
I do.
So we can just say that you've taken 5 wounds, so 1 for each of these, and then D3 for each as well.
Yeah, okay.
So 5 plus 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, your 5-up should keep you alive so far. So 17 wounds get through, 5s to ignore. You have to make at least 3 of these to stay alive.
I'm going to make 8 of them.
Okay,
Ready?
Exactly 8?
So
you made 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I was close.
So that means you took 12 wounds and you're down to 3.
Yeah.
Most likely going to survive this encounter. I'm not quite done yet, but the rest of my attacks are pretty small compared. Got my Scything Talons next. So 2 attacks with those, hitting on 3s. 6s do 2 hits, so naturally I get 2 hits. This one's only strength 7, so it's wounding you on 5s. No rerolls. Nothing. And then I got my 3 little piddly tail attacks.
There's more.
The tail is only strength 4. Okay.
Okay, we're good.
3s to hit, 6s to wound. Nothing. Okay, so we're done. He's got 3 wounds left.
Okay.
That was close, man. We just left that 3 there from being 3 to inflicted to 3 left.
I was genuinely really worried for a brief moment there.
Yeah, that was
the ropes.
That was pretty good. So just imagine a reroll to wound. Now, essentially, you did kind of flub your 4-up invulns. He could have survived a bit better.
Yeah.
But Old One-Eye does hit like a tank, and is not that expensive. So did you want to spend 2 of your 4 remaining command points to interrupt somewhere?
I feel like I do. Yeah, I'm just trying to work out where.
Because you got 3 good close combat units, all poised to do something.
So I'm gonna interrupt with one of the Screamer Killer units, and it's whether I pick the 2 Death Stride or whether.
Remember, I didn't charge there, so they'll get to fight him first, anyways.
Okay.
So that would be over there or right here that you want to interrupt.
Yeah, so I'm going to be, I reckon the Blight Lords, because that Screamer Killer's down to 6 wounds already, and he's not a Screamer Killer, right? So he doesn't hit me as hard?
No, he was given the +1 to hit, so he'll hit a little better, but he's only got 6 attacks as opposed to 11.
Yeah.
So 6 attacks hit on 2s as opposed to 11 hit on 3s.
So I think we're gonna pile in over here and we're going to choose some Blight Lord Terminators.
Okay. Hey, what's the first of your 15 different kinds of weapons?
The Flail of Corruption first. So we have 3 attacks base, +1 because you charge me for Hateful Assault.
Because you're a Space Marine.
So I flail around on 3s, because I get 2 hits for every hit roll. That was okay.
Well, 5 hits.
Yeah.
These will be 5s to wound?
Strength is +1, so it's 5 to wound you, because you're toughness 6 with
even in your aura
range.
Yeah. Oh,
that's okay. It's a plague weapon. That's really okay.
What is the AP on these?
It's -2, Matt.
So 4 up. Mm-hmm. How much damage each?
It's 2 each.
So 1 each.
Yes.
So far you've got him down to 4 wounds. See if you can keep doing that.
The sword on the champion. He's going to hit you on 3s as well.
That's all
nice.
hits. And then 5s to wound.
5s to wound because your strength not good enough to be any better than 5s. Plague weapon, but that's only 2s and 4s, so there we go. -3 this one.
So 5 ups. Oh,
This is 1 damage each.
So it goes down to 3 wounds.
Yeah.
And what else you got?
It's okay, because as the true worshipper of Khorne, we're going to use the axes to finish the job. Hitting you on 3s for the remaining 2 guys.
Uh-oh.
I spoke too soon. Spoke too soon. These are strength 6 though, so they're forced to wound you.
Yeah. Are they plague weapons?
They are indeed plague weapons.
Okay. AP damage?
AP's -2.
And what's the damage?
1.
Oh, okay. Yep, never mind. 4 up. Well, I'll take it. So he's down to 2. He tried.
We tried, Matt. We tried.
Well, you can't interrupt anymore, so I'll just strike back with this one, with a Screamer Killer. He's got 11 attacks. I'll spend a command point in Voracious Appetite, because I could with Old One Eye, to re-roll wound rolls.
All right.
11 attacks on the charge, hitting on 3s. 6s are in range, so I get 2 hits with the 6s. Nope, nowhere near in range. It was the other guys that were going to get the Synapse. But then they didn't charge because they're not that strong. Strength 8 on the charge for Behemoth and Adrenal Gland, so 3s to wound, re-rolling. Oh, I didn't need it. Okay.
You should have kept that.
You have 4 up invuln on these guys?
Ooh, how much damage is it?
So down to 2. So you have a guy with 1 wound left, so he dies, and then another guy dies, and the guy takes 2 wounds. So 2 of them die, and one gets injured.
Who's this guy?
It does put you at -2 leadership, though. So morale might be a thing. And then one gets injured down to 1 wound.
Yeah.
Swinging to this side, we have a regular Carnifex who will be attacking these Death Shroud Terminators, maybe kill 1 or 2. So he's 4 base attacks, +1 on the charge, and then +2 Scything Talons. And then these are hitting on 2s because he's currently souped up from the old One Eye, giving him +1 hit. 1s do nothing, but 6s do 2 hits because I am within Synapse range. And then these are strength 8 as well, so 3s to wound, no re-rolling. Should have saved the re-rolls for him. The other guy didn't need it. So 3 wounds at -3. So basically you've got your 4 up invulns.
Still a good start.
So 1 dies because 1 was already down to a wound, and another one gets injured because the 3 damage becomes 2.
So he dies, and he
Takes 2 damage, so he's down to 1.
takes a wound. Okay, cool.
So he survived it.
Yeah.
All of my chargers are complete, so now you get to pick a unit to fight with,
Yeah.
which of course is going to be those 2 Death Shroud into that Screamer Killer. So what are you hitting me on?
Hitting on 2s.
Now you're just wounding me on 4s, right?
I am strength 6 currently because I'm strength base 4.
Yeah, so
I'm +3 actually, so I'm strength 7, so I would be wounding you on 3s.
So I will spend a command point to make me basically transhuman. Monsters have that. So
I love
only wound me on
transhuman.
4s.
There's not enough of it in 40k.
I know, right? I wish they just like everybody have it. Like, why are we wounding on better than 4s anywhere?
So I'm going to hit you on 2s.
Do 6s do anything?
No.
And no rerolls.
No.
So wounding on 4s, not 3s.
But I am a plague weapon, so I can reroll. Ooh.
Hey, no
I can reroll
3s.
one.
Look at you making me waste my command point.
Cool, cool. There we go.
Uh-oh.
And then minus lots.
Okay. What's left? I got 5 up saves. They're normally 2 damage each, right?
Yeah.
So 1 damage each?
Yeah, but-
I've got 3 wounds left.
Yeah.
So I got to make 4 out of 6 5 up saves.
You can't do that.
Yes, I can. Oh, no, no idea. I did 4 out of 6, not 5 ups. He dies. Does he get really angry at you on a 6? No.
And then these
Screamer
other-
Killer dies. I still don't have my blood and guts. I haven't killed 3 things yet.
Die.
So the other Death Shroud, now they could focus on Old One Eye, or they could focus on, well, you can always do Mortarion first to see how he does against Old One Eye.
Yes,
I'm done. I'm done here.
You're done. You're finished fighting, right?
I am. And Old One Eye cannot fight when he dies because he's already fought. I do have a stratagem to fight when I die with characters.
So Mortarion is down to 5 attacks.
Yuck. But he could still.
But you charge me, so I get +1.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to just try and batter Old One Eye.
Okay. I got nothing to help me because I used my can only wound me on 4s on the wrong guy now that I look at this.
So even though I only have 3 wounds left, I do still hit you on 2s.
Naturally. Reroll, right?
Yeah, I get to reroll 1s, Matt, which is kind of important right now.
Yep. Let's see if we can get at least one of those ones.
Okay,
oh,
cool.
no, look at you. Just all hits.
I'm strength 16,
Yeah, you're still wounding on 2s. This is where I should have saved my...
and my plague weapon still allows me to roll 1.
Should have saved my thing. That would have been 3 instead of 5.
So it's 5 at -4.
I got a 6 up save at least. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And these are how much damage each?
D3 +3.
I do have a 5 up feel of pain. No, I didn't make any of them. All right.
Okay.
So it's D3 +2 because of -1 damage.
So D3 +2.
So that's
you're
10
taking 10.
plus. So 13, 16, 21. 21. So I got to make 12. Nope. 13 out of 21. 5 ups.
It's doable. I believe
technically anything is doable. Quantum physics, y'all. Yeah, he's dead. Yeah, he's totally dead. When he dies, does he lash out in anger? Nope. Well, Old One Eye is dead. Goodbye, Warlord. And now your Death Shroud Terminators can try to kill that Carnifex. Lots of attacks.
11 attacks hitting you on 2s, and because Mortarion is right next to them, I can reroll. Yeah.
You sure can.
Sweet.
They do not have serpentine bodies.
There you go. And then we are strength 7, your toughness 6, so I wound you on 3s.
Absolutely.
And with Mortarion, I get to reroll all failed to wizard plague weapons, which is actually really good, Matt, because that's just 4.
Yeah, you didn't really do many. That's, ooh, yuck.
Okay.
So I got a 5-up save. I can survive this as long as I make a couple of them. I got 1 wound left. Yep, he's down to 1 wound, but I still hold you up. You ain't going nowhere. So I charged into you, ran into a brick wall. I killed 1 Death Shroud Terminator there, lost old 1 eye, took Mortarion down to 3 wounds, so he's got to be a little careful now. Killed 3 Terminators over here, and they're at -2 leadership right now. So that's actually going to matter for morale.
Yeah, that's a big deal, because I only have
2 command points
leadership of 9.
So you're down to 7, and you lost 3 of your buddies. So you fail on a 5+.
Yeah.
So do you want to spend your last 2 command points to auto pass?
No, I don't think I do.
So you're just going to roll it?
Because there's 2 CP just to keep 2 Terminators alive. I think with the number of Carnifexes here, I just have to accept the fact that I've probably lost this area of the table. So I think I'm just going to roll it.
All right, don't roll a 5 or 6.
We're just going to roll a 3.
Oh,
and then 5.
1 runs. The other one runs on a 1 or a 2. He's alive. Well, that's good at least. Well, I did not get area denial. Somehow did not kill all your Death Shroud Terminators and Mortarion. Came close, you know. Killed 1 model. And I also did not capture enemy outpost. And I did not get blood and guts because I didn't kill anything in close combat. Like, finish a unit in close combat.
Finish it.
Yeah. So I will throw away area denial and capture enemy outpost. I will keep blood and guts, so I should be able to kill 1 more thing in close combat, right?
Cool.
Right. With Mortarion down to 3 and these guys all hurt and stuff. So I did not get any secondaries. Still doing okay with primaries at 32 points plus the other 10. So my score is 42 to your 34 at the end of battle round 3. Battle round 4, I'm going to enact a Zoanthrope Synaptic Imperative. Hindsight, I wish it was on last turn. So everything in Synapse will have a 5-up invuln, unless it's Synapse, in which case it has a 4-up invuln. I apologize. There's one thing I forgot to do. No, I'm not going to do it. I was going to say I was going to fly these into the sky at the end of the turn, but then I can't use their Synaptic Imperative. So no, they're going to stay. So as we draw your cards, you realize you made a little
I lied to everyone,
oopsie.
Matt. I lied to everyone. So the first card we pulled was Secure No Man's Land, which I thought was Extend Battle Lines. And
So
now
hold
I know
yours
it wasn't
in 1.
because I've just pulled Extend Battle Lines. So Extend Battle Lines is hold my home and hold 1 in No Man's Land. Secure No Man's Land was hold 2 in No Man's Land. So I said I scored it, but I didn't. So I'm just going to bin it.
So you're down 5 points.
I'm down 5 points.
Okay.
But we're okay. After that last battle round, we're feeling a little bit more confident.
Well, in your command phase, you will be getting 12 victory points.
Yeah.
Because you have 2 objectives and 1 of them is claimed.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's 12 primaries, pretty good.
We kept a tempting target from last turn, which is right here.
Hold that
and I've got
objective.
2 objectives secured Death Shroud that can fall out of combat onto it, and their objectives secured, which is nice. We then pulled Investigate Sites, which is doing action in the middle, and you have to have 5 or more to score. I chucked it for a command point because I'm not comfortable with the 3 Zoanthropes here, and I haven't got a unit of 5 or more models that can get there, so I'd only get 2 points. Not worth it. So we exchanged that one for Extend Battle Lines, which is when I learnt the boo-boo. And then we've got Defend Stronghold. So just keep hold of my home objective in my turn and your turn.
Should be an easy 10 points for you then.
Should be an easy 10 points, is what I'm thinking.
Okay.
But come
Command phase, what are you going to hand out? Any rerolls?
Mortarion's going to make himself reroll again.
He's a little worried. He's like, I'm feeling a little down.
A little sore right now.
Yeah. Ow. I think I pulled a muscle. These guys will suffer. Oh, was I supposed to do that in every command phase? Let me double check. Yes, at the start of your opponent's command phase, you're going to take D3 mortal wounds on that unit. It's only 1, so I don't get to spawn any rippers, so it does kill that 1 guy. And on a 4+, you will remain infected. You are still infected.
Wow.
We got movement.
So my Plague Cleave is going to
Oh, I forgot about him. You never told me about him. Just kidding. I know you did.
So he's going to be within 6 inches to charge you.
Yeah, bring
with
it.
the hope that then I can finish him off without you fighting first and killing that Black Lord Terminator.
Yeah.
Which is quite tasty.
Yeah.
These Death Shroud are just going to move around here for the Zoanthropes. And we're going to move the Plague Caster up in support. These 2 Death Shroud Terminators are going to fall back out of combat
Grab that
onto
objective.
this objective because our objective's secured.
Yeah, I think I may have 1 Carnifex on it, but that'd only be 1 objective secured model.
And then Mortarion is going to just float forward towards that Carnifex, which is quite tasty.
And the Plague Marines?
Those 3 Plague Marines, I'm going to just trash your terrain, tuck them back here, out the way. So
They can still claim the objective because they're infantry.
Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to claim it. Whoop, like that. But tuck myself out the way for the purposes of your firepower.
Yeah.
Which is important. And these Poxwalkers are doing the great zombie job of just sitting there on a nice home objective. And then finally,
You got a guy right there. Don't forget about him.
my Lord of Contagion, who can come through to here to also try and make a charge into some Carnifexes. And then we can maybe kill a couple more this turn, which would be quite nice, because we've already realised that the Thornbacks are pretty rubbish.
Yeah, you're like, I just have to kill everything except them, and I don't have an army anymore, right?
Exactly, right? Cool.
Psychic phase, where do you want to start?
We'll start with Mortarion, please, sir. He's going to cast Miasma of Pestilence on himself.
So -1 to cast.
So it would be a 6, so I need a 7.
Well,
That
that's
is
a
a 7.
6. And this is -1? I kind of... No, you can just shoot him. Okay, so I will try to deny that one. I only have 1 deny with his own throws.
Okay.
I don't deny it.
Perfect.
So
he's then going to smite, because there's a...
There's only 1 wound left on that Carnifex.
Yeah.
You need a 5, so it's D3 mortal wounds. On a 6, I will do a mortal wound back to you. Nope. This is the turn I should have used the Trigon Primes thing to make everybody lash out easier.
Then we're going to come over here to my little Malignant Plague Caster. So he's going to start on a smite as well. Now he'll need a 6, which becomes a 7 because of shadows. That's a fail. Do I care? No, I don't. We'll try Plague Wind, which would normally be a 7, I think it is.
So that's a fail as well.
That's also a fail, which means...
Into the shooting phase. Where would you like to fire?
So we're going to fire Mortarion's Lantern at the Trigon, because I can hit both units.
That's right, because it'll go right through.
So
as long as you hit on a... It might be -1 to hit. Ah, you rolled a 6.
So I hit them both.
You did.
Strength 8, Trigon's toughness.
7, so 3's to wound.
3's to wound the Trigon. Nope.
And 3's to wound the Carnifex.
Yes. -3 2.
-3, 3 normally. So with my cover, I'm a 4-up save. Passed.
Oh,
I think you're doing just fine. All right. Just stop complaining.
Flamers. Flamers.
No, they fell back.
Yeah.
So those flamers into the zone throws?
That's right, yeah.
Okay, hand flamers.
2d6 for 8 shots. And that's not as many as I've got in my hand.
5's to wound. I'm toughness 5. Well, maybe 4, but whatever.
Toughness 4 now, yeah, but I'm still strength 3, and it's a plague weapon, so I can reroll 1s. So it's 3 wounds, AP nothing.
4-up, invulnerable. I take 2 of them.
Perfect.
I think that's all the shooting you have, right?
Yeah.
Okay, where would you like to charge first? You got a few choices.
I'm going to charge the Lord of Contagion into this Carnifex here.
Mortarion is afraid. I understand. I
It's
would be too.
Overwatch risk, right?
Yeah, that's, you mean the 4 damage weapon that becomes a 3 damage weapon?
Yeah,
I guess I
I've
got 3 wounds left. I got feeling the pain though.
Right.
I'm not going to overwatch.
So Lord of Contagion first. He is probably failing at 5 inches, isn't he?
Oh yeah, easily. You probably need 6 or 7.
Mortarion now. That's a 6. He'll be in.
Okay. Yeah, you're easily in. And I guess I didn't overwatch. Sorry. So Liam and I talked. I am going to overwatch.
Yeah,
he said end more for Mortarion. He threw the dice. I'm like, wait. Oh,
I would have totally overwatched.
Yeah, because you never know. It's not going to be an easy thing to do. So 6s to hit him, and I cannot reroll. Oh my. 3s to wound.
Totally worth doing.
3s to wound. And still you still have a 4-up invuln and 5-up.
Don't play it down, because you know what will happen.
Oh, you got a 4-up invuln. We're 1 step closer. Oh no!
I've got CP.
You want to reroll it?
I'm going to reroll my save.
Hey! Mike, I spent a command point. You kill your command point. You alright?
This visit's shortening my lifespan. Okay. Right.
Alright, let's move on.
I'm here with my great cleaver.
6-inch charge.
Yeah?
Do it.
We're going to go 6 inches here.
You made
Bastard,
it. 7. He made a 7.
7.
He's in. Yay.
Okay, right.
Those 2, you can just push them in unless you're looking to...
No, we're just going to touch these guys right like that, right?
There we are. Hi. Okay, hard choice though. I have enough command points to interrupt. Where are you going to fight first?
It's not a hard choice for me. It's Mortarion.
Yeah, because you don't want me just dumbing you back.
Yeah,
so I will... he's not going to survive Mortarion. I'm like, I could make a ceiling wound me on 4s instead of 2s. But you're re-rolling everything? Or just 1s?
No, just 1s. It's a plague weapon, but I don't get arch contaminated because I'm not core.
So your 6 attacks, they're all going to hit because it's 2s re-rolling.
2 re-rolling 1s, yeah. Without transhuman, it's 2s to wound re-rolling 1s.
3, but they're D3 plus
3.
So D3 plus 2 each, so that's an average 3 or 4. I could survive it if I... screw it. I'm spending the command point.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
I totally would.
Old one, I should have saved it for him.
2s to hit you?
Yep, 2s to hit. Reroll 1s.
Because I made myself better. There we go.
Oh, look at you.
And then...
4s to wound. 0 1s. Oh, you just rolled a bunch of 4s.
That's 5 of them.
Yeah, he's dead. I got 6-up saves. If I spike this, I'll be fine. I'm dead. There's not. You don't even have to roll.
No.
No, because it's like 5. It's 10 at least.
Yeah.
On a 6, I get mad. Nope, I'm not mad. All right, I guess the Trigon Prime's going to have to do the job. I will interrupt with this Screamer Killer.
Not with the zoanthropes.
No, I was
crazy, Matt. You're crazy.
They're 2 attacks now, man. Stop making fun of them. And because you charged me, they're strength 6 right now.
Yeah, okay.
And that kind of...
That's bonkers.
I think it's hilarious.
That's a hard
those tiny little arms. Anyways, yeah, so I'm going to interrupt the Carnifex. He's got 10 attacks. Golly, I don't know who's more likely to kill him. I'd love to be greedy and do 5 and 5, and so therefore I will.
Do it, yeah.
Well, you know what? It's going to be 4 and 6. 4 and 6. 4 on the little guy, because 1 hit kills him. Sure, this won't come back to bite me in the butt. 3s to hit, no special anythings. Okay, okay, 3s to wound. Your toughness 5, right?
Toughness 5, yeah.
3s to wound, no special nothings. Should have spent the command point to reroll, but I didn't. We're good. So that's 2 of them at -3, so -2. Fail a single 5 up, and you're dead. You're alive. I think you've already. Did you already spend your reroll?
Yeah, I did it for Mortarion to keep him alive in Overwatch. Oh, it's different phase.
That's different phase. You could reroll it.
I got 1 CP.
You could spend your last command point to save a singular Plague Marine.
On a 5+.
But it also denies me 5 victory points for Blood and Guts.
Well, it doesn't, because you probably kill the other guy.
Yeah,
the
that's true.
Terminator.
That's true, but we haven't
But
got there
I've
yet.
got a D6 damage axe that could... And you've got 2
wounds left.
This is a really bad idea competitively, but we're going to do it anyway.
Yeah. I'll tell you, I hate command point rerolls because they always fail you or they rob you of your moments. So I killed him. Yay, Blood and Guts! All right, let's see if we can kill the Terminator. Get a 2.
Before you roll this, Matt, did you want to spend the CP to reroll
Nope.
rolls?
3s to hit. See, didn't matter. 3s to wound. See, didn't need it. You were baiting me to lose some more command points.
Yeah, I was.
-2 because of your armor contempt, so 4 up saves. He's dead.
He's very dead.
That's 6 wounds total.
That's just a really dead Terminator.
Arr. Jeez.
Ow!
He's going to consolidate 3 inches back this way. So now your Death Shroud can try to hurt these zone thropes. Lots of attacks.
Yeah, so it's hitting you on 2s. And I have no rerolls. I'm strength 7. Your toughness is down to 4.
So 3s to wound.
3s to wound you. Rerolling 1 for being a plague weapon, which
And
is
these are
good.
2 damage each, right?
These are 2 damage each, and you're no longer minus 1 damage because this isn't a Carnifex.
Nope.
This is a Zoan throw.
I know,
I'm very
weird,
excited
right?
now.
So hold on, there was 8 of them?
8
There's
in
of
total,
them.
yeah. Corn's number.
Yeah, and I got 4 wounds on each of them, 2 on one of them. So each 4 up it's a big deal. Yeah, they're dead. That kills the one, that kills the next, and that kills the next.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're dead. Oh, I forgot I had a 5 up invuln in that Carnifex that you murdered. You overkilled him anyways, like by a long shot.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because it was 6 up. I was even rolling 6 ups, but it was actually 5 ups. But I did not roll a bunch of 5s. And even if I rolled 1 or 2, you still murdernated him.
Yeah.
So that's the end of your turn. No morale. You get 10 victory points. 5 for the defend your stronghold. 5 for the extending battle lines.
I get 5 for extended battle lines. I get 5 for attempting target here.
Oh, that's what it was.
Defend stronghold is at the end of your turn.
Okay, so you get 10 right now, and most likely 5 more. I do get blood and guts for 5 more for me as well. Current score is 51 to 47 for the Deathguard as I go into my turn 4. Okay, I drew my 3 objectives, threw 1 away with the command point. Got no prisoners now, so do 30 wounds worth of kills.
Easy.
Maybe, we'll see. There's not a lot of... Actually, I guess when he dies, it counts as 18.
80, exactly.
That's a lot, so
Yeah.
I'm hoping to kill him. Deploy teleport Homer, which is an action in your deployment zone. That's not going to happen. Storm hostile objective, which I'm hoping to be able to take one of your objectives from you. So that's 10 points I could achieve. And then I do get 14 primaries. I hold at least 2 objectives, so 5 and 5, and then 2 claims. That's 4 more.
How many did you have already?
32, so I'm up to my max.
So you've maxed it at 45.
Yeah, no more primaries for me.
Yeah, oh, no more for you, which means you don't have to worry about the objective game anymore.
Yeah, but you're most likely getting to your 45 as well. You're getting pretty close.
Yeah, maybe.
We'll see. Trigon Prime hands out +1 advance in charge to a core, which means that this entire game I should not have been giving it to Carnifexes. They never needed it.
They
It's
didn't.
fine.
It hasn't made a massive
they were always like an inch away. So I'm not going to give it to anybody. I was about to give it to something, but as I was saying the rule out loud, I'm like, oh, whoopsie. I did whoopsie.
The thing is, Matt, we're having fun.
We are.
That's
So
all that matters.
rules be darned.
And if you need to cheat to beat me, I'm just saying.
I can't be beaten by some Englishman who's a jet-lagged Englishman. No way. All right, Trigon Prime's going to face off with Mortarion.
Uh-oh.
Let's have some fun. Screamer Killer. Going to say hello. With his 2 wounds.
Screamer Killers in this new book. They're so good.
Yeah, and I'm even going to, in the command phase, which I totally am still in, going to heal D3 wounds on him. So that's 1 for a command point. Then we got Thornback and Thornback.
Yes, come closer to me because you're so good at melee.
Thornback. Well, no, they're just getting to make sure they can see everything. And actually, no. They're gonna get a little. They're gonna still be able to see you.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
The warriors are coming for you. Yeah, they don't have any upgrades. Just bone swords and death spitters. No adrenal glands. No toxin sacs. They're just there to hand out their synaptic imperative. Got no psychic because you killed my zoanthropes. So let's go to shooting. So we're gonna have my. Let's start with things that I have to do. So Screamer Killer will fire at the 2 Death Shrouds. The D6 shots, so we got, a healthy 6, hitting on 4s. Oh, just 2 of them. And then winning on 3s, strength 8. So 2 wounds, -4 normally, so -3, so 4 ups. You take 2 wounds.
Oh.
They're 1 each.
Is this 1 each, is it?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Let's put Death Spitters into your Death Shroud Terminators right here. So we're hitting on 3s. Decent hit. The strength 5, so 4s to wound. So we got 3 wounds. -2 down to -1, so 3 up saves. You take a wound. I think that finishes off one of them, because one of them had 1 wound left.
It's true, yeah.
Oh, yummy.
Just a champion left there.
Well, let's Thornback him. Well, part of me wants to start firing at Mortarion and not leaving it to the Trigon, who doesn't have really the attacks to do it. But
he's only got 3 wounds, man. That's a Trigon. They've got 700 attacks, haven't they?
yeah, but they're like 2 damage, which will be 1 damage,
that's
and you have
true.
a 5 up to ignore. So
That's
it's like 0.6 damage, which you ignore half with 4 up involved.
If you
It's like
can't do
0.3
it-
damage.
If you can't do it, that's fine.
No, I probably can't. Let's be honest here. All right, let's just start fragging away at this guy. Oh, but I need to keep track. That was 3 wounds of models killed. I need to actually keep track of that.
Yeah, that's
So let's have, Thornback number 1 is going to fire Mortarion. Let's just start to waste my shots. 2 Thornbacks are going to fire at Mortarion. Okay? It's -1 to hit him, right?
He is nice on the hit, yeah.
Okay, I keep feeling like I'm saying that to make fun of him. So it'll be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 shots. You're -1 to hit him, 4s to him. It's going to be 4s to hit him and 4. See, you're fine.
Oh, wow.
See, nothing.
Oh, wow.
We got the Death Spitters, though. These might actually do better. 4s to hit him. Well, see, already. 5s to wound. Strength 7 on these. 2 wounds. Normally -3. So you got a 4-up save against these. 2 of them. Oh.
What damage?
1 damage only. So
5 up. Shrug.
Oh, I'm going to fire the last Thornback at him. Let's start with the Death Spitters. They seem to be better. 3s to hit. 4s to hit, sorry. It's -1 because of your shrouding thing. And 4s to wound. Seems 4 up.
It's good. We're good.
Nope, that's a 1.
It's not good.
5 up shrug.
It's not good. Different dice. This one.
Oh, he's down to 1 wound.
Oh, man.
And then it's D3 plus 3 shots for the Stranglethorn cannon. That's 2 plus 3 shots hitting on 4s. Totally 2 hits. Strength 8, so 4s. 2 wounds.
Why are you doing this to me?
So you got 3 up saves against these. It's okay. 3 up. Oh, you're fine. I got 8 shots from him into him. You get 4s to hit because of -1. Oh, look at those 3s. Strength 5, so 5s to wound. No, it's 2. They're -2, so 3 up saves. 3 up saves. Oh,
it's 2 fails.
5 ups. 5 ups. Hold on. Do you have a command point? You want to reroll one of those?
I don't have a command point.
You don't? Okay, so 5 ups.
I don't have a command point. I feel like...
Oh, Mortarion is punked.
Does he blow up?
Does he actually blow up?
I think he blows up on 4+.
Well, you rolled a 3, so
He
it
did.
doesn't matter.
That's at 18 wounds for your no prisoners, man.
I'm up to 21 just for
Yeah,
that.
that's decent. That's good.
Yeah, and all of a sudden the table doesn't look so scary.
But he's been pretty...
Yeah, he's been awesome.
Yeah.
He's punked 2 Carnifexes
He's
and
been
Old
a
One Eye.
high mark in this game,
No,
right?
3 Carnifexes and Old One Eye. He's killed 3 Carnifexes and Old One Eye. Definitely got his points back. Let's go to charging. Trigon Prime will declare charge into whatever that guy is.
Lord of Contagion.
Don't care, man.
You're brave.
6.
I think that'll do it.
No. Now I need a 7-inch charge. So I'm going to command point and re-roll that because I'm my behemoth, I didn't keep the thing. I made it. Chomp. Hi. Carnifex right here will charge. Just like that. Yum. And you know what? Let's just try. The warriors are going to declare charging into that lone little, that lonely guy. He looks like he needs a hug. He needs a hug.
Oh.
Hi. Here we come to save the day. Ow. My arm. Whoa, you cannot interrupt. You have no command points left. I always actually like running out of command points because then I can just stop making choices.
I like codexes where I'm allowed to use all my command points in at least the first 2 turns.
Right, exactly.
Because I'm just like, I've done it all now, I don't have to worry about it anymore.
Yeah, you roll your dice. You don't have to think, should I re-roll this?
And then with Tempest, I get one every turn, and I typically use it to throw a card away.
Yeah, exactly. I understand. For some reason, the game gets more fun when you run out of command points.
Yeah.
Maybe that's telling us something about the game. Maybe it's telling us something about the game.
I definitely, like you said earlier about command point rerolls, right? I don't really like them. I use them because they're a tool.
Yeah, of course.
I don't like the fact that they remove those epic moments.
Yeah, the
Although
double ones or the double
sometimes
sixes.
There was a stream we did recently where a guy rolled double ones to charge, command point re-rolled it, and rolled double ones again.
Well, you get those moments are rare, though.
Super rare now, yeah. But that's cool.
Yeah, that's like a...
So where would you like to start, Matt?
That doesn't really matter. I can do whatever the crap I want.
Eat me first.
The real question is, where do I want to reroll wounds, with the Trigon Prime or with them? So let me just think about... I got to quickly double check his stats. We're going to start with the Trigon Prime. I did not give him the Behemoth Relic, which I am kicking myself for the +1 damage. So he'll be only 2 damage down to 1. So I'm not likely to kill this guy. So we got 12 attacks hitting on 3s. Or I could just, roll that. 6s are 2 hits. It's still not likely to kill. Strength 9, but still only 3s to wound. Okay, I could still kill him, but you got a 4-up invuln, and there's 9 of those, and you've got 6 wounds.
I've got 6 wounds.
So you'd have to roll pretty poorly.
Why? Before I roll, you say that?
Oh, no!
Don't say it before I roll, Matt!
I'm so sorry. Yeah, it's supposed to make me feel better, not you feel worse. I'm supposed to be like, yeah, he's gonna make it, and then you make it. I'm like, yeah, no surprise. Hi guys, hi. That wasn't very hard. Screamer Kill over here will have a voracious appetite to reroll wounds for a command point. I can 11 attacks on the charge. Hitting on 3s. I'm not in Synapse to get the extra hits on 6s, so those 6s are just hits like everybody else, even though they want to pretend they're better than them. 3s to wound, re-rolling. Oh, barely needed it. Okay, so 8 of them. 4-up saves, and they're dead. Wow, this is where it ends, I guess. So that gets me up to my 30. I think maybe I'd already gotten there. 18, 20, whatever. That definitely gets me.
You're there now. You've got
definitely got my no prisoners.
Yeah.
Screamer Killer is going to move. He's only got 3 wounds left, so I'm not going to engage. I'll just kind of look at you and
angrily, yeah.
Yeah. And then let's see if we can finish it off with these warriors. 4 attacks each with the bone swords. 3s to hit. No negatives, right? Ooh, nope. 6s would have been 2 hits each, and I got 0 6s. Strength 5, 6,
5.
6. Strength 6 as I charged on Behemoth.
Yeah.
So 3s, actually strength 7 because I have no, I didn't give Adrenal Gland. So strength 6, so 3s to wound. Yeah, that many. -2 becomes -1 8 get through.
8 get through.
So you get 3-up saves. And he dies. Unless you want. Oh, never mind. Just zip it, Matt. Just zip it. So at the end of my turn, there's no morale at this point, except, and especially on Liam, no morale left, right?
The army or mine?
Yours.
Yeah, that's pretty much. My morale's really high. I'm here.
Yay!
I've got 9 days of getting bullied by you, Matt. So
exactly.
What more do I want?
So that gets me 10 victory points, 5 for Storm Hostile Objective, and 5 for No Prisoners. I'm throwing away Deploy Teleport Homer. I got my max primary. I'm at 25 secondary, so that brings me to 70 points right now. And you got Defense Stronghold.
I've got Defense Stronghold for another 5.
Yay!
Which puts me on.
You've got 56 points now to my 70? That's not far behind. That's only 14 points behind.
But then we go into my turn 5.
So let's see what you draw.
Yeah.
You actually get 14 points for your primary, so you max out your primary as well.
Yeah.
And I've gotten 5 secondaries done, so while it's not looking too good for you, at the same time it's not that bad.
So I've got 5 secondaries done as well for 25, which means at the moment
we're tied.
We're tied going into about round 5. However, I've got 3 Plague Marines, 1 caster, and 15 zombies. So, some cards, Matt.
Let's see what you draw. I should actually say my last synaptic comparative, and that's when I die, I explode on 3s instead of 6s. So what'd you get, Liam?
So I got Raised Banner, which is okay, because my infantry over there can do that for 5 points.
The Poxwalkers cannot, because they cannot do objectives,
Poxwalkers can't do objectives apart from Spread the Sickness. So I can raise the banner there, that's cool, that's 5. So I'm going to gain 5 points, right? Because
that's good, so you can do that one.
Yeah, they can't shoot or do anything else. Then I got Behind Enemy Lines, and I got Capture Enemy Outpost. Both of which weren't achievable. So I threw Capture Enemy Outpost away.
What'd you get instead?
Assassination.
So kill a character or
Yeah.
my warlord. So he's a character.
So basically...
That's my only character.
But I can't then do my action.
Oh! My warlord's dead. Does it actually give a caveat for my warlord already being dead, or is that only if the game ends?
I think so.
I think if the game ends, you might get it.
One or more character or warlord units were destroyed that turn, or all character or warlord units in my opponent's army have been destroyed during the battle. So I had to have killed the Trigon, which I couldn't because someone very nastily bullied Mortarion off the table.
I
and
was
then
afraid to charge him.
battered the Lord of Contagion out. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the action over there with the infantry unit, and then we're just going to try and kill this Carnifex with this guy just for pride.
And then see what I draw.
Just for pride.
Because if I happen to draw 3 things that I cannot do,
So it's going to put me on 75 points, and if you pull 3 cards you can't do,
then you win.
I probably win.
Yeah. All right. Straight to Psychic because you don't really have any movement to do.
We'll start off with a Smite.
You are in Shadow in the Warp,
Yeah.
so don't roll an actual 5. You roll a 6.
6.
I can't deny it, so D3 mortal wounds.
Big 3.
2.
Two
So
more
I'm down
wounds.
to 1 wound.
So now we're going to try for Plague Wind, which is 7 normally.
Yep.
That's a 9, which becomes an 8, which is unfortunate.
'Cause a 9
simply
does something
because
better.
a 9 would have got me better. However, because it's more than a 7, Pestilential Fallout means the nearest unit within 12 inches suffers a mortal wound.
So what's your target for the wind? Does it have to be the nearest thing?
Well, yeah, I think it is the nearest thing.
So
But
you got to check the order of operations then for whether... Do you care about hitting the warriors?
not really, because I can't kill them, because it's one dice per model, and you do a mortal wound.
Well, I could kill one, because they only have 3 wounds each.
Yeah, that's true.
So check. The mortal wound that he deals plus the psychic power going off actually happen at the same time, because it's not specific. The Maleceptor actually specifies after the spell, or something.
So I can pick the warriors, and if I roll 666, 1 dice. No.
Okay.
But that's then my turn basically finished, Matt.
Okay.
I'm done now.
So 5 victory points for Raise the Banners High.
Yeah.
And let's just see what I do. Okay, so I have obviously command points to redraw. I hope this isn't anticlimactic and I just draw. Well, no, I have to get 2 to win.
You need 1 to draw, 2 to win.
Yeah. The first one, Raise Banner. Infantry or objective secured can do that.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm going to be able to do that one.
So that's fine. I'll put you on 75. So
We're drawing right there. We're drawing right there. And then, secure no man's land.
2 objectives in no man's land, so you're going to get that one.
All right. And then,
So win for the Tyranids.
battlefield supremacy for your board. All right, 15 points for me.
Held all your good cards right to the end.
Yeah, so action and... Well, no, hold on. Battlefield supremacy is 3 or more. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you'll be good.
I'll just move one of these guys back.
Yeah, and then you
That's
hold.
mine.
Hold 3.
Now I hold 3. So that's my turn. Raise banners, and I win by just 10 points.
85 to 75.
So 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I got 8, so that's, 85 to 75. And only because I managed to draw 3 cards at the end. So I had to get at least 2 to win. Then 3 was just like showing off.
Yeah, but a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, sorry about that.
I watched you over there in the corner making sure they were on top before you...
Don't share the insider secrets. You signed the NDA, man. Let's go to the post-game show. Well, that was a trip. Holy cow.
To be honest with you, it went significantly better than I expected after the first 2 turns, and I'd done like 5 wounds to Carnifexes and nothing else so far. Your dead pile was nothing.
Well, Mortarion alone killed 3 Carnifexes and Old One Eye.
He was really good today.
Yeah, that's more than his points worth, just to point that out. That's like 450. That's 650 to 700 points worth of models,
Yeah.
let alone how much damage he tanked as well.
He took loads. He took loads. And there was some bad rolling for his saving as well. Like he could... Typically when I've used him in the past, he's tanked more. What I used to do with him quite a lot when I used to take him to match play games was I used to literally throw him as far forward as I can, as fast as I could, simply, and then just sat in there as a bullet magnet. Right.
Well, the rest of your army gets the points.
I played a Tau army a pre-9th edition codex who fired his whole army into Mortarion for basically 2 turns, and Mortarion still stood there and went, "You keep going." Whilst the rest of the army just sort of crawled towards us. What he's used for, he did it okay today, but killing those 3 Carnifexes and Old One Eye was a big deal. So he basically kept me in the game, pretty much.
Yeah.
Which is important.
The Deathguard Terminators held their own for a while.
Yeah.
They didn't kill quickly, but they killed.
I feel like in the new sort of meta that exists in 40k, Death Shroud's scythe should be 3 damage for their single hits and then 1 damage for their double hits.
Because everything is -1 damage.
Because everyone is -1, so 2 damage is kind of flat now. It doesn't really do much anymore because so much stuff is -1 damage. But They did hold their own. They survived quite a lot. The Blight Lords were a bit disappointing, to be fair, but...
Yeah, well, unfortunately against this army, which is more beefy stuff, bolters and flamers aren't really going to show. And they're all a bunch of low strength. They have like 4 different weapons and they're all low strength.
Yeah. It's the same with my flesh mowers though, right? So my experience with flesh mowers is I hit an infantry unit and just obliterate them, but when they bounce into big Carnifexes, they just go, oh, that didn't really work, and they get eaten.
Oh my. What would happen there? Yeah, okay, so speaking of Carnifexes, I have to say I have no idea what the point of Thornbacks are. They don't fit any niche, whatever. Because you've got Screamer Killers who are redonkulous good at close combat. You've got regular Carnifexes, which I honestly think the winning combo with them is Heavy Venom Cannon, Scything Talon, Adrenal Glands, Enhanced Senses, whatever you have the points for in there.
Yep.
And they're good. You saw them shooting. Yep. They were knocking out Terminators. They could hurt Mortarion. They had the capability to take a target out. Like the 3 of them could look at a target and do some damage to it. Thornbacks, just so you know, in close combat, they do an extra AP. But it's like the only head mount they can take is Enhanced Senses, which is the +1 ballistic skill. They must take, one of their arms are taken up by these small arms, either Despitters or Devourers. And then the other arm can either be Scything Talons or a Stranglethorn Cannon. If it was or a Heavy Venom Cannon or Stranglethorn Cannon, I could be like, yeah, okay, Thornbacks. But then I'm just like, but it's just a Carnifex. And they're slower movement too.
Stranglethorn suffers from the same stuff as the Deathguard, they're being 2 damage, right?
Right.
So because there's so much, and now as well with Armour of Contempt, AP -2, everyone's fishing for AP -3 and 4 nowadays, because AP -2 just makes AP -1 with Armour of Contempt. As we saw, I kind of get why Thornbacks exist, because Screamer Killers are the melee experts and standard Carnifexes are the go-betweens, but
they're not shooting experts, though. They're no better at shooting.
No,
unless I missed
that's
something.
what's weird about it, right? Because they get the extra AP for melee. You kind of think, well, why?
Like, why not extra AP for shooting?
Yeah. Or
so, is there something I missed? Okay, so they do ignore cover. And I did forget that 6s to wound are an extra AP.
What, for shooting?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it just says, okay, so I did miss that. So against Mortarion, I know I killed him, but it could have been a little scarier because I was rolling a lot of dice. So maybe ignoring cover and the 6s do an extra AP, is that enough?
Well, there's a lot. They get a lot of shots. So I guess that's a bit better.
I just wish it could be...
I would have liked, with Thornbacks, they're slower, because they move like 6
They
or
move
7.
6 instead of the 8 Carnifex and the 10 Screamer Killer.
Yeah, so I would have liked them to have an 8-inch move, like a normal Carnifex, because they're still a Carnifex, but I would have liked there to be a rule that if you move half or less, like the current Leman Russ rule for the current Guard Codex in 8th edition, maybe they could fire one of their weapon choices twice or something,
maybe
just to make them a weapon beast, right? But they're taking a lot of that out there. Like they got rid of it with the Tyranifex as well, the firing twice stuff.
Yeah, they just gave them 50% more shots to make up for that.
So I don't know.
Yeah, maybe
that which is more narrative for shooting for them, but
maybe just ignoring cover and the AP extra AP is enough. And I just didn't. We didn't care about cover. Because it just says benefits of light cover, so it's not even like benefits of all cover, so they don't ignore dense. They just ignore that extra save. And the extra AP on 6s, I just don't see it being enough.
I think to make the list stronger, you drop the Thornbacks and you just put more Zoanthropes in.
Well, okay, yeah, of course. I didn't want to bring more Zoanthropes. I want to bring more
Carnifexes. Or even Warriors, though, because of the Synapse range.
Yeah, I know. No, to make this list stronger, I'm going to drop everything that's not a Carnifex and just bring the Forgeable Carnifexes.
Can't wait for them to get rules updates.
I know, right? I just want
Stone Crushers are cool.
Yeah, and I've got a ton of them just sitting there. I got 3 of each type. They can't be brought in broods, so I'd basically be filling out the rest. But honestly, for the last 500 points, it'd just be 3 of them anyway.
But if they give them the 2-up armor, the 9 wounds, the minus damage,
1.
and they keep the rest of their stuff the same, that'd be really nice.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they actually knocked them up a couple of attacks too. Yeah. Because it's just to bring them in line with the other Carnifexes. And not even change their points after all of that.
No.
Because Carnifexes were bad before. Even with Crusher Stampede, I couldn't make them really viable, even against armies that weren't trying too hard. Carnifexes just suffered.
Yeah.
Didn't have enough attacks. Their shooting was not quite good enough. And now it's just like, except for the Thornbacks, which now, I don't know, maybe my mind is a little changed. I've realized the AP... I was
so sad that monsters for Tyranids previously just weren't really a thing.
Right.
Crusher Stampede made it slightly better, so you saw Dimicarians. It made things like Swarm a little bit better, but it was always Leviathan, Crusher, Stampede as well. Now that Carnifexes are viable, because they're just iconic Tyranid.
Yes.
Right? And Screamer Killers are by far my favourite. I think the standard Carnifex is probably a better pick because it's more all-round, but the Screamer Killer with 4 claws is just... That's a Carnifex for me. That's what. Yes. That's a Tyranid. Yeah. That's what it should be.
That is my favorite Carnifex,
and they
for sure.
frighten me now as well.
Well, and they look the best too, because the other ones are all little. I'll tell you right now, if they're actually putting their weapon options on, they're really janky with the venom cannons and the Despoters. They look silly. I like the big old Scything Talons, and I'm so glad that I don't have to put Crushing Claws on.
Yeah.
Because the Scything Talons are good enough now.
Yeah. Because it used to be that if you wanted to tear up anything that wasn't infantry, you needed Crushing Claws.
Yeah.
You don't need that now, which is cool.
And Scything Talons weren't even that good at tearing up infantry, because you had like 4 attacks. Maybe 5 if you had all Scything Talons, and then 6 on the charge if you had Tusks. And then it's like, wow, I can kill 6 guys.
You give them adrenal glands and stuff like that now. You can get into strength 7 on the charge.
8 with
11
Behemoth.
attacks. 8 with Behemoth, and you can go reroll all wounds for a CP. You can go Kraken instead of Behemoth, and you can pay for an automatic 8-inch charge, and then with Synaptic Link you can bounce. Is it Onslaught that allows you to advance and charge?
Yeah, Onslaught is the psychic power. And Kraken give you an extra AP on the charge too, so they're also an AP -4.
Really tasty.
So all of a sudden that armor contempt is not so contemptuous.
Yeah,
contemptuous.
Good.
That's our word.
Not so good.
It's not, no, contemptuous. It's a word now.
Yeah, I love the fact that Screamer Killers are a thing again. I'm super happy about that.
Yeah, and I also like that the shooting ones, like the heavy venom cannon ones, those are pretty sexy. Can only have I could have 9 of them in my list. What am I saying?
Yeah,
I could have 9.
That would be horrible.
You know, I just realized that. I'm like, wait, I could have built... For some reason, I thought I couldn't bring in more of any of the Carnifexes. But I totally could.
Absolutely could.
In my head, I had already hit the rule of 3.
Yeah, because they're brutes.
Yeah.
You can take 3 units of 3 Screamer Killers if you want to.
Why didn't I do that? I had 3 more.
Because you wanted, Matt, to show off all the different types of Carnifex.
I know, so I'd have 3 more. Oh, I guess, I would have just made these not Thornbacks.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we figured out how to make this list better. Screw you, Thornbacks. You're being replaced by regular Carnifexes. And I'll bring 3 more Screamer Killers.
Boom.
So 6 Screamer Killers and 3 Carnifexes in the back line. Sorry, 6 Screamer Killers, 6 Carnifexes in the back line, all firing their heavy venom cannons.
I think it was just a bit sick.
And Old One Eye. Are you okay?
That's disgusting. Disgusting.
But I have no synaptic comparatives, no synapse. There's very few things I can really do because really Tyranids, if you're playing them top tier, you're almost playing Highlander style with synapse. So you bring like 1 of each, so you can really choose each round what you want to be good at. And of course, you're bringing Maleceptors, Zoanthropes, and Neurothropes, but I just don't want to do that.
Do you know what? I actually quite liked the Parasite as well.
Yeah.
When I saw his rules, I wasn't that blown away by him. But when it works, because I know it's like a 50-50 that you're going to keep losing OBSEC, it was just a pain in the backside. Like not having OBSEC and just keep taking mortal wounds. And if you, like you said it yourself, you rolled like 1 mortal wound each time. If you'd been rolling 5s or 6s and just doing 3 mortal wounds, 3 mortal wounds, 3 mortal wounds, that would have been horrible to take.
And Ripper Storms would have been showing up too, right? Just to harass your backline.
You just stand there and go, okay, my guys are still dying. There's nothing I can do.
Yeah, exactly. Well, and the fact that you give him that Alien Cunning Warlord trait, and all of a sudden he's objective secured 5 models, and he could advance, fall back, and do actions. He moves 16 with Fly. So you need to teleport Homer, he's your man.
So you fly forward, you did it. You flew forward, infect me, take off my OBSEC, make me down to 4 models. I'm 5 models is my objective, thank you very much.
Exactly. And then I claimed it.
Yeah, exactly.
Might now. Yeah, that's my action. I never actually used his gestation sacs because that's another action, so I couldn't do both the actions because they were happening at the same time. So I should have just popped the gestation sacs when he came up here. Oh, no. He claimed that objective. He actually got me a lot of points now that I'm thinking about it. Holy cow. I'm like, wow, wait a second. He got the 5 points there, plus claims. That's at least 4. And denying you the claim. Although in the end, we both got our maximum primary, so denying you the claim's not a big deal. He actually, now that I'm looking back.
He did well. He did some work.
Yeah, he's a good points grabber. Mm-hmm. So I'm happy with him. Okay, well, I don't have anything else to say. Except, man, I wish I realized I could have brought more Carnifexes. I don't even think it would make the list better. I just want more Carnifexes.
Which I love you for that, but I don't want to face more Carnifexes. I think I'm going to be rocking myself to sleep tonight thinking about Carnifexes.
Because in the end, the Warriors just kind of sat back and watched. They helped it a little in the end. The Tragon Prime really did nothing. So yeah, I guess I would have just put more stuff on the table that you would have to deal with that you wouldn't want to.
That would have been very nice for me.
So I guess you're welcome.
It's been amazing. This is a dream, so it's been amazing. Thank you.
Well, it's been awesome. We look forward to all the other games that we're going to be seeing Liam in, and Winters and Sultan, all the guys that are here from Deployment Zone TV. Make sure you go check them out. And yeah, thanks for the game.
You're a hero. Thank you so much.
And happy wargaming.